Hello everybody, what's going on y'all? It's your boy Atma, y'all already know. Are you seeing this correctly? Yes you are. My friends, I am very happy and pleased to introduce you to my favorite game of all time. No arguments there, no ifs, ands, or buts. My favorite game ever. Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and the Lost Ocean. Now let's watch the opening cinematic, and then I'm gonna go into a little bit more of the game. I will be talking during cutscenes, not necessarily all too much, but you know, enough so that it's not so annoying, but not so little that you can't hear what I'm saying, or my opinions, right? Amazing, and watch this beautiful opening cutscene.
A long time ago it was. Before people began to dwell in the sky, a terrible war was waged between us humans and the wicked god. After the horrendous battle, our ancestors entombed the wicked god and left the polluted and barren earth to find a future in the sky.
In this world, there are things that people mustn't touch. Who cares?
The god of demise and destruction, the cursed power of Malpertio.
The Magnus? Never heard of that before.
Damn! The bastards!
It's unthinkable to act against the Empire!
Us heroes, we have so much to do.
I've been waiting.
Kill him. If left alone, he will prove a threat to my empire.
Let us trust the
Just
young,
one more.
who hold the spirit within them.
The struggle alone will fill a great emptiness within you and ease your pain.
Love it.
How long have you known?
Come on, Kibari! Move it!
Go away!
Our only hope is the long-lost ocean.
Awaken! Ancient god of destruction!
Be what you always dreamed to be!
Someday you will know who you really are.
Oof, oh my god. Oh my god, the chills. They actually hurt. Whew. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, my whole body is shaking. I don't watch that opening too much because of that. Same reason. It's everything I know about the game. Oh, it's so good. Now, that might seem like a spoilerish kind of like anime opening. It kind of is, but it also is very misleading, so don't look too deep into the opening. Like, I actually, oh my god, you know, let's go into the game. Actually, I'm gonna go into the load game real quick to see what data I have and make sure it is the right memory card. And if it is, then I'm gonna hit new game. Let's take a look. I will not be showing you anything if that is the case. Okay. What? Man, that has 2005? I still have this. Oh my god. Yeah, let's not show you any of that stuff. I'm gonna have to do a little editing. Alright. Let's get into the game, right? So, like I said, a little bit of backstory here. This is my favorite game of all time. Actually, one of my friends from high school, a really old friend, right? His name is Harry. I'm not gonna say too much about him, but like, really brilliant dude. And he told me about this game. He's never played it. He had just heard of it, and I don't know why it stuck with me. I was like, this sounds really interesting. This name, Baten Kaitos, or he called it Baten Kaitos or something back then. But for me, it's always been Baten Kaitos for me. You know, one of the things I really love is this background. Like, there's like a tree, and you can see like the shadows of it. Really nice stuff. But anyway, I started this game in high school. This was a long time ago. My high school years were 2003 to 2007. So this was a long time ago that I played this game.
That spirit seems to like you. If you could bond with it, something wonderful may happen to you. Are you ready?
Hello? May I ask your name?
Oh, so I'm supposed to be clicking here. My mistake. So what are we gonna pick here? I've done both. So for example, I've picked a male starter and a female starter. So let me give you a little backstory on this. A lot of people really haven't played this game. Maybe they've heard of it, I'm not sure. But they may not have played this game, and so they might be confused as to what's going on here. So we have our main character that was talking there. The whole thing is, I mean, they're going to explain a little bit, but I might as well tell you in advance. You are a summoned spirit that is brought to this world. We don't know the reason why, and we don't know how, but we just know that those are the facts, right? So we are this summoned spirit, and we're just doing like basically a greeting between the two of us, between us and the main character, the protagonist. So we're gonna pick male because that's who we are. And yeah, it doesn't really matter what you pick here. It doesn't really make a ginormous impact on the story or anything like that. But I'm gonna go with Atma because that is my name. Don't wear it out. We're not going with Maxwell today because this is not a Legend of Zelda game. But here we go. This is our name. I kind of wonder if I can fix the color of that. It's like blue. I want to see if I can pick like green or something. I don't think I can. Doesn't matter though.
So that's your name.
Yes. Oh, so it's not one of those auto-scrolling games. I'll have to actually press A and pay attention to what's going on. But yeah, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about this amazing soundtrack. It's my favorite soundtrack of all time, mind you. There's so many amazing soundtracks in games and in life in general. But this, by far, to me, is the most meaningful. I'll go more into like personal things about this game and more personal stories. There's actually one of the things I want to do in this game is I want to be able to talk about, you know, like where I come from, you know, and how this game has impacted me into becoming the person I am today, and all of that. So I'm gonna go into more this is gonna be a more personal Let's Play for me. You know, and also, Lady Asena, I dedicate this Let's Play to you because I know you've been waiting longer than anyone for this Let's Play. Even longer than I have, because I've been wanting to do this for a while, but you have been extremely loyal, and I don't know if you're still around. And to me, it doesn't matter if you're still around because I'm still dedicated to you anyway. Like, I've not forgotten you. I know that you have definitely been asking for this for a long time, and I always reward my fans, despite how long it takes. I mean, life gets in the way. But I feel like now I'm much more enlightened and much more sharpened in my senses, and I feel like I'm glad that I'm doing this at this time because this is the time in which I think this Let's Play will have the most meaning. So I dedicate this to you, and let's go ahead and see what we're doing with this Let's Play. I mean, I'm not gonna really use too much guides, just something really basic because you know, I'm gonna play this as if I were playing it the first time. Except I'm going to use a guide this time. Ooh. I'm trying to figure out how I want to get into the details of the characters and how they relate to me. Oh boy. But yeah, these little story segments here, they have a lot of meaning. Uh-oh. So we're supposed to take that these are like memories, I believe. I don't know if there are memories, but usually the black lines and stuff indicate like something in the past, right? This is like an old technique.
Free us from 1,000 years of darkness.
Ooh, 1,000 years of darkness.
A millennium of solitude and suffering. Beautiful white wings for you.
Oh, I thank you. I love white wings.
For the world, death and destruction.
Love that laugh, actually. But, alright. I'll go into more about what this stuff means later. Like, way later. I have a bit of a, like, philosophical thought when it comes to this. It's really cool. Alright, here we go. This actually reminds me of the opening to Final Fantasy VIII, believe it or not. Because you start off after the opening cutscene in, like, a infirmary or something like that. It's kind of what it reminds me of. But man, what a beautiful room. I don't know where you are, bro. But those are animism. You know, I've never actually noticed that before. Those are like animism things, like little tapestry, like, you know, like things that you hang up and all that stuff. Like I've recognized it before from like
I see you have a
different villages that I've traveled.
How do you feel?
Also, I might say this. I know I'm pausing a lot, and I'm sorry for that. But like, you might notice that the voices sound really distorted, right? They sound really weird. Like the reverb's not right, and the quality's a little like as if it's in an enclosed room. So there are two theories for. Well, I have two theories for it, right? Everyone's so quick to judge. They're like, the voice acting is garbage, blah blah blah. And while you might see it like that, I think the quality of the recording may not be up to par. However, the voices themselves are not bad. You know, they have a certain charm and element to them. I like it. I mean, I'll defend this with my life if I have to. But honestly, my theory as to why this is happening like this is because since you are the summoned spirit and you are viewing the world, you know, through a certain lens, this is how you're listening to the characters. So it's not as if you have a perfect 100% like hearing reception, right? Like you don't have necessarily ears like the characters do. Who knows what you look like? You know, you might just be a floating ball or like a spirit or something. You know, you might be intangible. So you might just be able to listen, but through a weird medium that does not translate 100%. You know, that's my theory as to why the voices sound like that. And I prefer to go with this theory because I don't like the idea of saying that the voices suck. You know, I don't know. I think that's going too far. You know, but you're free to think what you want. You know.
Who are you? Why am I here?
My name is Larikush. I'm the village.
Larikush. Saborai. This game has a lot of amazing names.
In the woods nearby and brought you here.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
That face.
I was attacked by rock cats.
Rock cats? Oh, hold on. Some of these things are like they're gonna be refreshers for me because I haven't played it since like 2005. It looks like. So yeah, this is gonna be a refresher for me, bro.
Man, how stupid of me.
Rock cats? Really? That's gotta be the most scary thing I've ever heard of. Rock panthers, rock lions, imagine? Rock tigers?
Lucky they were only rock cats.
Oh!
They are herbivores.
Oh, they're only rock cats. No, but if they were like rock sharks, for example, you'd be done.
Strange to hear of them attacking humans.
Oh, I see.
The animals in that forest have been acting quite peculiar lately.
So they have. I love this guy's
Not
face.
sure why.
Larikush.
Much more aggressive than they used to be.
Oh, I didn't press anything. He just didn't say the
You'd
line.
better stay away from those woods.
Okay. We're going right to those woods. I mean,
By
that's
the way,
RPG 101, right?
yourself.
What do I call
I
myself?
don't recall seeing you around these parts.
I see.
My name's Callus.
Callus! Yay! Alright, I don't have to hide his name anymore. So, main character of the game, Callus. Such a cool name. I relate to Callus all too much. I'll go into more detail why, and I'll bring up the cinematic from time to
This is my
time.
first time here, which is why I got lost, I guess.
Kaitos, is it?
Yes.
Welcome to Sebelrai Village, boy.
Welcome to Samurai Village, boy. Yeah, I always remember that
Looks
line.
like you took quite a blow to the head, so I was worried you might have amnesia.
You know, might have been concussed.
But you seem to be fine. If you feel up to it, you're welcome to take a look around the village. We're only a small farming community on the frontier. So, I'm afraid there isn't that much to see.
I see. Gotta give him the, what's that guy's name? Ryu from Shenmue? I've been playing Shenmue 3, so, like, I remember all those times where he's like, I see. Tell me more, you know? Kind of like how I'm trying to react to
By
these
the
things
way,
now.
I left your winglet over there, by the window.
Winglet.
Quite an unusual design for a winglet, I must say. Different from those used by the Empire.
Oh, don't you know I'm the chosen one, bro?
It was handcrafted by my grandfather.
Ooh.
He was an excellent engineer.
Ooh.
Ah, I see. Your grandfather. Very impressive.
Very impressive. Also, yeah, the voices kind of do have a bit of a pace to them. I think it reflects. You'll see different paces, right? Like it reflects on the place that they're at. Like for example, in this small hamlet, there's gonna be people that talk a little slower. You know, it's like a nice little detail. You know, so people are more relaxed here usually, so they won't. They're not like city folks that talk really, really fast.
And
you
how
know?
is he doing?
Do you know my grandfather?
He died 2 years ago.
Rip. Oof. F's.
Is
F in
that
chat.
so? I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't joke about that. I mean, it really sucks when you lose a family member. I mean, I've never.
Thanks for the help, Doc. I owe you one.
Of course. I mean, I've never like been one to truly mourn death, but I do feel for people that
I'm not the
are
one who
sad
should
about
be
stuff like that.
Mimai is the one who found you lying in the woods
Mimai.
and carried you here.
I see. Mimai, is it?
Hello to you too. I love his walk, man. He's got the like K walk, you know, K dash from King of Fighters. He has like his hands in his pocket and he walks like kind of slanted forward. He's got that kind of walk to him. Ooh, what do you even put that? Like, do you have like a back slot? I always wondered about that stuff.
That should do it.
Yes, let's, my friend. So yeah, that's very interesting because he's talking to us. So we definitely exist. Like he just, I don't know if he's looking at us when he's talking or he just happens to say it. What's up, K-Dash? Let's talk to him again. After you take Mimai, will you visit the mayor's house? He seemed very concerned about you. Sure. Damn, she looks tall. Is she taller than me? Are you taller than me? No, she's not. Good. Oh, you must be the traveler they found unconscious in the woods. You should ask me for advice if you want to have better luck in the future. I should ask you? Oh, she's like a tutorial person. Okay. Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about the game. Yeah, I love those background like designs. It's so cool. Like I said, that really large square banner it's definitely related to animism. I've seen that a million times, so I would know. These are like the kind of designs that nomads have when they when down in the field and they travel. Like I've actually been to a nomadic village before, one that's like out in the middle of the plains. And they have all these beautiful designs. Like this one I remember seeing, I don't know if I have a picture of it still, but there's one that was like a beautiful, like yellowish, like mustardy color with some, oh my god, I wish I had bought it. Like something I would have bought for sure. Anyway, in general, magnets can be divided into two types. Magnets used during battle and magnets used while in the camp menu. So basically magnets is sort of like the, you know how every game has its own unique mechanism or something like that? Like, I'm trying to think. So FFA, since I brought up earlier, like FFA has GFs, right? Like it has the Guardian Forces, where you can equip them and do all kinds of things with it. This is this game's version of GFs, right? You have Magnus, which are essentially the life force of this game. Yeah, I'll go into it. I'll show you more in the menu. Battle Magnus can be used an infinite number of times. On the other hand, a camp Magnus can only be used a single time, so you need to be more careful when using them. Adventuring tip, if you need to recover HP, it makes more sense to do so during the battle than in camp. Makes sense? Use a battle magnus instead of a camp magnus to recover your HP from without losing any magnus. Okay, I get you. Of course, using battle magnus is a little riskier, but making good use of them is important. So yeah, what she's saying is true. Like, in battle, I'll go into it when I get into the first battle. You can reuse Magnus as many times as you want. It's like a deck of cards. And once you run out of it, you shuffle it again. It's like, you know, if you ever played Uno or anything like that, it's like that, you know. If you run out of cards, you just take whatever cards have been played and you just shuffle them over again and you reuse them. So in that sense, they are like recovery magnets that you can use in battle, like say a potion. You can use it in battle and then it gets reshuffled into the deck. But there are specific magnets that can be used outside of the camp, outside of the battle in the camp, like an adhesive advantage. I don't know if that's the right one, but There are some that are like that, or like a cookie, like you can eat like crackers to recover HP out of battle. And they're not battle magnets. You can't use them in battle. You can't even put them in your deck. But you can only use them outside. So it would make more sense, or at least to try plan better by healing in battle if you're like really hurt or something. Try to heal before you leave battle, because then you don't have to use anything outside of battle. And if I remember right, this game is like one of those that you don't get your HP healed outside of fight. So it's gonna take a lot of elements of strategizing to be able to, you know, efficiently go through the game without spending too many resources. Anyway, let's go to earning money. Defeating enemies won't earn you a single gold coin. This is facts. This is very facts. Given the poor street value of most magnets, trying to earn money by selling them isn't realistic either. So I love it. They go into like the economics of it. Very nice. The way to go if you want to get big bucks to sell photographs. Photos can only be taken during battle and are a bit risky, but a well-shot photo will fetch you a lot of gold. So I guess that would explain why they have like so many things hung up on the walls. Like this whoever's owning the owner of this room has like all these really cool things hung up. So like yeah, you would fight monsters. It doesn't make too much sense, but when you think about it, it kind of does in a way, because they're saying that the value of their magnets is so oversaturated that, you know, selling it to other people doesn't really make sense because they're so easily accessible. Because it's like oh, you know, it's a good one. Dragon Ball. You know how Dragon Ball has the capsule corp, right? And you have like little capsules that you can buy. Imagine like being able to sell someone a capsule. It's like, well, I don't need the capsule. Like I could just get my own, or I can buy it at a shop. You know, there's so many different ways to get capsules in that world. Like everyone has them, right? It's like that. I mean, sure, higher value capsules might be a thing, which is a thing in this game, but for you know, for the most part, you're not going to make a lot of money selling capsules to people unless you're like a shop owner or something. So essentially, what you do here is you take snapshots of monsters using like a camera card, and you put it in your deck, and then when you snap a picture of a monster, then that picture you can sell it. So it's a little this game still relies on a little older technology. So these are still like when the early ages of digitized photo industry, where like you had to develop your photos, like your films and all that stuff. So you have different stages of selling the photographs. So you can sell them while they're still freshly made, or you can wait for them to develop some more, and then they fetch a higher price. So it depends. All really depends on the scope of what you want to do. So if you want money now, you might as well sell the pictures as soon as possible, right? They won't fetch for that high, but some rare monsters will still give you a good amount of coin. But no matter what, if you just wait to develop the pictures, they're always going to sell for a higher price. So, you know, if you can wait a little bit before buying something, you know, you should always develop your pictures. Me, I'm a little impatient sometimes, so I just sell like really whack monsters that only fetch me like 1,000 or something. I'll sell them, no problem. Anyway, photos aren't worth holding on to for a long time. You should always check to see if they have any to sell when you visit magnet shops. But be careful not to be too anxious to sell your photos. Unless you let the photos develop and let their colors come out fully, they won't fetch their full values. Taking a good photo that you can sell at a high price requires both skill and determination. Photos of fast-moving enemies are often out of focus. Photos taken when the light is too bright tend to be washed out. Combine light and dark attacks and wait for the right shutter moment. This is actually more detailed than I remembered. So yeah, I do remember now actually. Yeah, the photos end up being white. Like and you almost see no detail. So who's gonna buy that, right? You'll sell for like nothing. But like yeah, like as he was saying, in battle, the enemies can be in the middle of an attack, and if you snap the photo at the wrong time, there's no focus. So it just looks like a blurred out monster. And even when it develops, it's gonna look like that. So the best time to do it is when a monster is like striking a certain pose. That will actually give you more money. It's a very complicated algorithm for how the game computes this, right? So like, you just generally want to think of how an artiste would do this normally. So you definitely want a something like of a pose, like not an idle stance for an enemy, something like they're about to strike and they like raise their arm up or something. Take a picture right then before they attack you. So something like that. With practice and some luck, you'll be taking photos like a pro in no time. I'm a pro already, bro. Magnus Gathering. In the cat menu, there's an option called Gathering. All Magnus cards that you encounter are automatically registered to the Gathering. To register a Magnus into the Gathering, you don't actually need to obtain it. Once you have seen the Magnus in some form, it will automatically be added to the Gathering. For example, Magnus cards that you see in the shops are registered at the gathering even if you don't actually buy them. Ah, that's very good to know. About Dr. Larikush. Larikush! Alright, let's see. The entire village is thankful that we have Dr. Larikush. If we had found you back in the old days, so you want to know about more. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that threw me for a loop there. So you want to know more about Dr. Larikush, the man who saved your life. Well, I can't tell you much about him right now. Okay, fine. Come back in a little while when I'm done with work. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean you can't? But you've been telling me everything else. Now all of a sudden you worry about your work? Anyway, so very beautiful looking room. I really like this room a lot. It's the first room of the game, yeah. But this game has a lot of amazing details. Like, you know, if you ever like wonder about those games that you want to really like explore all the stuff that's around you, like touch the vase or something, and then it'll give you like little details about it. Like, it's one of these games, kind of like Evolution, the game I Let's Played a long time ago. It's like that, where you can like touch boxes and they give you information about it and stuff. Sometimes you can find items from it too. And Magnus. Oh, by the way, let me go over this amazing UI. I love it so much. It's got every detail you could possibly want, and you can shorten the details too. Let me figure out how the hell to do that. One sec. I swore there was a button for that, unless it's in the second game. Oh yeah, mind you, so this is the first game of 2, right? The series includes 2 games. Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings of Lost Ocean, and Baten Kaitos Origins, right? So Origins is actually a prequel to this game. A lot of the questions that become unanswered throughout the course of the game, inevitably there will be some questions that you'll have. They get answered in the second game. And there's still some questions that I feel are even unanswered from playing Origins. Actually, I struggled quite a bit trying to figure out which game I wanted to play first. If I wanted to do Origins first and then do this one. But I guess thematically this will be a much better experience, I feel, if I play this game first. Plus, I connect so much with Callus. I think Callus is the one character I feel like it's my real doppelganger. Like, if I ever had a person that was me, this is that guy. Like, in any RPG I've ever played, this is the guy who most closely resembles me. In almost every way, right? Except the way he looks, right? But in almost every other way, like, he and I have similar ideas about many things. And, like, you even saw in the beginning where he's like, when they were like, in this world, there are things that you mustn't touch or something. I don't know what it was, but he's like, well, who cares? It's like, yeah, sure. A lot of us feel that way, but like, legitimately, he just has a sense of adventure, and he doesn't really care about consequences of things. It's more about the experience, right? So this is how I am too. More than ever, like, it doesn't matter the consequence. Like, if it's something that I don't agree with, I'm just not for it. You know, I'm just gonna do whatever makes me happy, regardless of the consequence. And that's how Callus acts as well. You'll see it throughout the game. But also, he has like a technological winglet, which is very weird. You might not understand what's up with the wings in this game, but it'll make sense in a little bit. I won't talk about it right now because I want to let the game introduce these ideas for you. Because if I do it, I can always tell you the rest of the game, you know, in my own way. But it's much more magical when you let the game do its talking, you know. So here we are, Samurai. Beautiful world. One of the reasons I love this game so much is because of the color. I can't even stop smiling. I love the color so much in this game. Everything's so beautiful. I love it. Yes, Dr. Larikush is very good, but imagine if you lose your only doctor in your hamlet. Yikes, right? Is he? He's itching to tell me something, you say? Let's see here.
Hey, what's that thing you've got strapped to your left shoulder? Is that a winglet?
He sounds Canadian. No, I'm playing.
Yes, it is. Well, I'll be.
Well, I'll be.
Say, look, tons of them. But you rarely see any down here in the boonies.
Ooh.
But it looks a little strange.
I love these little like goose things that are just quacking about. It's funny.
It's custom built. My grandfather made it for me. I didn't realize it was so rare. Dr. Larikush asked me about it too.
Come on, Callus. These are boony people. Like, of course they won't see that.
Really? The Dr. Rescue? I didn't know he had an interest in winglets. He never struck me as the type that enjoys fiddling with machinery.
Well, I mean, he is a doctor, right? He has to have some level of interest over things, like things that
I've only
involve.
got the left one on. Is the other one being repaired or something?
Ask so many questions, bro.
No, one is enough.
Yeah, well, I can only fly with one wing. Come on, have you just not seen Sephiroth before? The one-winged angel? Oh.
So my grandfather crafted this winglet for me as a replacement.
Oh.
Oh, I see. That's why. Sorry for meddling.
Yeah. Don't you feel bad now? No. Yeah, I'll go into that later. He really is the one-winged angel for sure, though.
No problem. It worked perfectly fine, and together they get me where I want to go.
Facts.
That's good to hear. Your grandfather must have been an excellent engineer.
Of course.
I mean, a custom-made winglet. Wow.
Wow! ShamWow. His enthusiasm was great.
All sorts of things. You could almost say he was a magician.
Lol. Nah, I mean, engineer and magician are two different things. Oh my god, look at the details. See that butterfly just flying around? And these, oh, it's just lovely. Look at the detail. I don't know if you can't see it as well in my TV, but like, good lord, these flowers, the foreground, the shadow that's covering the focus, and then, oh my god, dude, I don't know, I just can't get over the detail. Oh, I already talked to her. Maini? Oh, what a nice name. What the hell are these things anyway? Oh, where the hell? The perspective's weird in this game because I couldn't tell how tall that one chick was. It's very strange camera work, but it's not bad though. So here we go. This little girl is the first one who talks about it. The wings of the heart. The wings of the heart outwardly express what people are feeling on the inside, their hopes and dreams. That's what my father told me. That's why there are so many different types. The unique shapes and colors are just reflecting each person's hopes and dreams. So yeah, they talk about the feelings of the people that have the wings of the heart and stuff, which is it's very relevant. Oh, what's this? Hey, wait, you must be the guy they found unconscious in the woods. I gotta do that voice now. How are you gonna make it as an adventurer if you keep fainting during your travels? Hey, are you trying to pick a fight or something? What are you trying to say there, huh? He's trying to call you dumb. Whoa, calm down there. I just want to give you some advice so you fare better from now on. Oh yeah, sorry. During your travels, have you ever thought, I wish I hadn't lost that battle? Or, if only I was stronger? If that's the case, then you might want to learn more about this blue flower beside me. They say this flower records the memory of those travelers who step into its embrace. I've also heard of travelers being transported to a mysterious church and returning stronger than before they entered. Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, so let me go into that then. Yes, so yeah, these are the save points, right? As what he was implying. No, we're not checking it out later. We're checking it out right now. So yeah, red and blue flowers are different. The blue flowers are permanent and the red flowers are temporary. Is what I remember. Also, the red flowers do not have this visit the church option. So we're going to save our progress, right? Into memory card slot A. And we're going to make a brand new file. This is going to be great. So we are here at Saber, the farming hamlet. I want to play a little bit more. I at least want to show you the battle. I know it's been a long episode of me doing nothing. This is very different from the last time I recorded this. Like 4 or 5 years ago. When I tried to play this again. And then like, good lord, I went into the forest like almost immediately. I almost didn't talk about anything. I mean, I did talk about a lot of things, mind you. But like, I didn't go this in depth about things. But yeah, so the flower, let's go visit the church real quick, just so I can show you what it looks like. So in battle, damn, this is complicated, right? So in battle, you're gonna have your, sure, let's go into, oh, I can't really. In battle, you're gonna have like your experience that you gain, right? So if you look to the right, where Kaitos is at, you're gonna see that he has 12 experience. I think that's what that's telling us, right? He's level 1 with 12 EXP. At least I think that's saying. So once you get to a certain amount of experience, you won't know. It's actually a hidden stat. You won't be able to see how much you need to level up. But once you're there, you go to this church and you talk to this man here who will basically level you up by prayer. Also, damn, man, this cathedral, whatever this is, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Let's talk to this guy, though. An old man. What to do, what to do? What is it, old man? Well, he won't tell us. I think he's just pensive about something. That's surprising. Where's the chest? There's usually a chest right here. I believe it's right there, or is it up here? That's very surprising. I don't know if I'm confusing it with Origins or not, but yeah, whatever. Let's go down here. Oh, I can't. Am I confusing the games? I swear I'm not. Like, I couldn't have been. Okay, I know you can't run in this game. Like, you can't use your wings of the heart while running like you can in Origins. Spoilers. No, I'm playing. It's not really a big deal. You know that. Priest, another adventurer. Do you stand before me in search of greater power? Whoa, whoa. What are you talking about? I don't get it. Where am I anyway? Those who seek spiritual growth visit this church to pray. If you have entered... Oh my god. If you earn enough experience through your travels, your prayers will be answered. This may be confusing at first. I will try to answer any questions you may have. What would you like to know? There's a lot about things that you need to know, so I'm sorry that I'm going to go through all of them just so I don't miss anything, so you could be able to see the game in its entirety. Simply winning battles is not enough to increase your various strengths and capabilities. You need to pray before the altar and reflect on your experiences. Only then will you truly learn, and your abilities will improve. This is the only way to realize and fulfill one's true potential. Pray within these hallowed halls. Remember that the power of realization can only be attained through prayer. That's a statement. Visit this church whenever possible to learn of your true powers and abilities. Any other questions? Yes. What would you like to know? Let's learn about classes. This is another... Oh, this is a whole new ball game, right? So, yeah, I'll let him explain it. You will find artifacts in this world, items of great power, like OPAs. Even in Magnus form, these items retain their magic and will help you prepare for even greater ordeals. If you desire to possess such strength, bring me the required Magnus, and its inexpressible gift shall be entrusted to you. The power bestowed upon you from these special Magnus will be of different quality than that of a normal level up. Okay, any other questions? Nah. Go forth and earn some experience so that you may improve upon your abilities. So he just knows that you don't have any experience whatsoever. He's like, you're a scrub. Go level up and come back to me, bro. So, well, you got to see the church, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and move on, then. Let's go on and see the rest of this nice, beautiful hamlet. It is a hamlet, but it's not that large, actually. And it's also not that small at the same time.
Hey,
oh!
You're the one Mimai saved, right?
Who's asking? Also, I see you over there. I saw you from the opening. You there in the bottom left.
Glad to see you're up and walking around.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. Glad to see you have a pair of legs.
Oh, is this him? Her? Me?
Is this it?
Is this who brought me here?
Uh-huh. Mimai's really...
I would never have assumed that, by the way.
He's way smarter than all the drunks you see around.
Drunks?
And helpful, too.
Does this kid say drunks? What drunks? I don't see any drunks. Bro, watch your mouth, kid.
Well, thanks, Mimai.
Alright, Mimai. Thank you. Squeak! I want to see what that village, or that house all the way back there. You know, the one, like, behind this one that's here? I want to know what's in there. What is this? Never let yourself go soft, even during times of peace. That's what Dad always says. Man, you're Dad. Alright. That's why I'm practicing my punches. Yeah. Doesn't she look like that girl from Ben 10? What's her name? The cousin. I'm so tired. When you get old, even pulling weed feels like hard labor. Oh, I feel bad for these people. Honestly, hard work in like old villages is something I have a soft spot for. You're an unfamiliar face. Not from around here, are you? Well, I hope you enjoy your visit. Why, thank you. Let's go inside here and let's see what's going on in this area. What the hell are these? It looks really cool. Let's talk to him. Take a look behind you. Those prancers sure are something, right? So these are called prancers? Isn't that the name of a reindeer? On Prancer, on Dasher, all that stuff. The common horse is no match for its standout strength. Well, the horses are pretty strong too, though. This prancer is sensitive to hot weather. He's grown weak from the Sadal-Sud heat. I probably shouldn't have said that. Now you know what it sounds like. If you lived in cooler climate, I'm sure he'd recover. But what can I do? Maybe don't put him out in the sunlight, you know, like maybe put him back here with the shade. I don't know. The milk and eggs produced here are sold east of this village in Furcad. Furcad? I'm not sure. With the money from the sales, we buy goods in the city. That's our way of life here in Samurai. Oh, very nice. Is that a pig cow? What in the world? I like how she's just enjoying. Oh! Woman with a bracelet. Okay, this is a side quest, guys. Always remember the bracelet, people. Oh, hello there. It's a fine day today, isn't it? I hope it doesn't get too much hotter. Alright, so people with bracelet are part of a really, really, really long side quest. It's pretty awesome, though. So the whole purpose of this side quest, I don't even want to tell you. Alright, I'm going to keep it a mystery. I'll let you guys come up with your own theories. So here we go. If it gets too hot, the pals will become fatigued and lazy. If that happens, their meat will get fatty and unmarketable. You can't afford poor pal sales during the season. Okay, makes sense. Also, that thing has like a heart, or I don't know what that pink thing is attached to the end of it. Oh, that one has it too. Oh, I don't know, maybe it's like a label. And you're milking this thing like out here? Without, I don't think you should milk it out here. I think you should milk it like in there, right? Where like you won't spill. I don't know. Who are you? Why are you important?
Oh, you must be a traveler. I'll bet you're from Furcad, right?
Furcad.
Isn't this village boring? I mean, there's nothing to do here.
No, I don't think so. There's plenty of people to talk to.
I long for Furcad. Ancient capital of stone, jewel of the east, city of my hopes.
I see a city girl at heart.
Outsiders might not see what's so special about a small city on this frontier island, but I can hardly wait each week for the day when we sell our wares in the
Yeah?
city. One of these days, I'm going to run into a lord in the street.
Or maybe you might just sing at Broadway. Romantic, isn't it? Hopeless romantic. Yeah, I see how it is.
I can hardly wait.
Like, oh, dark wings?
Oh,
Darkwing Duck?
You're daydreaming again. Such silly thoughts won't get the pals milked, even if you do run into someone like that. Heaven knows what he'd do to a country girl like you.
Hey, what are you trying to say there?
He'd play with your head and leave you the moment he finds another young girl.
Actually, I can't disagree with that. That actually does happen a lot here.
Just because we have wings doesn't mean we should be fluttering on such childish dreams.
I wouldn't call it childish, though.
Put your feet firmly on the ground and take careful steps, slowly but surely. That's our way of life in this village.
Oh, you just ruined her whole vibe. She's such a nice girl, too. Very innocent. I know. Shut up. Oh, at least you're self-aware.
All right, honey.
Is that her mom? I actually wonder.
Dream all you want, once you finished your chore.
I don't know if that's her mom or her employer, right? Like, I'm not sure. It's just crushed her whole spirit, man. What a drag. Oh, Shikamaru, dude. What a drag. Oh, I love her. Oh my god. That's so funny to me. I don't know, but this guy, I've been staring at this guy because, like, the hate keeps, like, appearing, like, materializing on the spot. You know, that's one good thing about the newer games, that they make things like these less obvious, right? But not that I hate it, because I love seeing stuff like that. It actually catches my attention, and I, like, focus on it for a while, and I start thinking about other things. Anyway, let's go here. Animal droppings are in the bucket. They smell as bad as you might expect. Yikes. Let's talk to you one more time, lady. Another day milking the pal. Same old job every day. What a life. I'll go into that in a little bit after her. See that girl there? She's probably daydreaming about Furcad, even though she's milking that pal. She might be smitten by a fair Furcad, but she's an amazing pal milker. It's kind of ironic, I think. Whoa, hold on there, lady. that could be taken many different ways, and the reason why she might be good for a cat. The pot is filled with freshly squeezed milk. Oh, I want some. If we had some kind of container, we'd be able to carry this. Let's leave it for now. Yeah, we'll go into that later. So yeah, like, I'm not a fan. Listen, I don't know if that's her mom or anything. Doesn't seem like it, because he says, see that girl there? So I think that implies that she's not really her mom. I think she just works for her. But basically, I'm not a fan of crapping on people's dreams. You know, like, doesn't matter how dumb your dream might be, or how small or large or whatever. If you should do it. And this is a message for all of you guys in the I almost said chat. All you guys that are watching, everyone that's watching, whether you're fans or not, follow your dreams, no matter how simple they are. No matter what the consequence is, it's better to have tried than not to have tried at all. That's what I say. But yeah, I think that what she's saying is true, and actually I love the way she said it. She said it in a very calm, patient, and very loving way, which is something a lot of people don't do, especially people in the city. You'll notice that people here will tend to like criticize others and say, they'll say, excuse my language, they'll say, that's retarded, that's, you know, that's dumb, such and such, you know, they'll say in that form, and it's like the worst way you can tell someone about their dreams. It's not even cool. Let me talk to you. This village is so boring. I'm fed up with being surrounded by kids and the elderly. I wish I was living in Furcat. Another daydream. Another. Oh, where's the kind, wealthy gentleman who's going to sweep me off my feet and take me away to Furcad? Not to... Well, I don't know. I guess this was during the time... Actually, this is an interesting thing, because... Actually, let me let this guy finish. I'll go back to that point.
Don't let the rural surroundings mislead you. We only carry Magnus of the utmost.
You a shop owner? Some kind of merchant? Oh, look at that.
Remember, a Magnus is created by extracting the magna essence of an object from its physical property and sealing
it's like
it
the soma of the soul.
How would you feel if you opened up a Magnus?
I don't know. It's like opening up a Pokeball. If that's water, I swear to God. Oh, that's a sword. Oh, whoop.
And the object crumpled in your hands. You wouldn't be...
Yeah, that was kind of dangerous. Actually, this kid's running around here. Like, what if she got, like, hurt? Look at that kid running sideways. Amazing.
Am I right? Never forget rule number 1. Buy your Magnus from a decent source.
That's good advice. This goes into what I was talking about earlier too, with like how inexpensive these magnets can be. You can mass produce them, but buy them from an actual merchant, and you might get something worth your while. Us! I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you pulling off that bad sword example makes me think you have a lot of these in stock. I'm not sure. Will they now?
You're a lucky man, as we're currently having a sales promotion. Prices don't get any cheaper than this. Come on in. Take a look, take your pick.
You are way too exaggerated to be a good salesman. I mean, the demonstration was nice, but you can't fool me. My eyes are too experienced from New York hustlers to not see the the fall of your ploy. But anyway, back to this lady and the other one. Actually, a lot of... I mean, this might have been in a time in which... Well, I can't say that either. I was going to say a time in which, like, ladies were not allowed to pursue certain opportunities, but that's not true. They've always had this. You know, the thing is, and, you know, I might get some flack for saying this, and I don't care, but a lot of ladies don't understand, like, their own worth, you know? Like, we've always had really equal opportunity, you know what I mean? There are plenty of ladies who've done it before and have been better off for it. You don't need a certain paper telling you what you can and can't do. Just go out and do it. You think that stopped people from doing it too? You know, I mean, I don't know. It just... You're only limited by what your mind tells you. You know what I mean? I feel like for her, in her example, or the other one, make something of it. You know, I know they probably don't see the opportunity or the plan right now, but go out and try it. You know, like ready yourself for a long journey. Go to FurCAD, experience life. Whether or not it brings you good results doesn't matter. Go out and do what you need to do. You know, you can't come around here saying, "Oh, it's boring life. This and that," and say, "Oh, I want someone to come over and." That's never gonna happen. You're never gonna find some magical person that's going to take you somewhere. You're going to live an unfulfilled life. You're going to be bitter your whole life because you didn't try it. So anyway, that's my advice. Always go try out what you need to do. Go live your dream. Doesn't matter who says anything. And I know there are situations in which like your family can be against you, against your idea, or your friends, or even your loved ones. I know that's a tough situation, but you should. They're not living your life. You're living your life. They've lived theirs. They are living theirs. They can't. They don't have any. No one has a say in how you live your life. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care to report me for saying this. You live it the way you see fit. Anyway, so I also don't agree with everyone saying that that this place is boring. I mean, oh, hello there. I love your little hat, frilled hat thingy. Oh, you can rest your wings here. So you basically can sleep here. Looks like I can do it for free in this situation. Kind of reminds me of Link's Adventure in a way. Like you can go inside people's houses and sleep for free. Something like that. Let's go ahead and shop. What's on your agenda? I want to buy. So here we go. These are the wheat crackers I was talking about. Oh, but they revive people. They're not... Oh, the shish kebabs, right. These are the ones that heal you. So they can't be used in battle. They can only be used outside of battle. See right there? It says in camp. That's what that means. Then we have this safety hood. Like a traveler's hood. You got long sword. You can buy these and put them on. See, they all have numbers. The numbers are for... if you're actually a big poker player, you're going to love these numbers because they rely on that system. That system of poker where like you have... like straights, you know, you have like two of a kind, that stuff. Like, I'll go into that in battle. I'm actually not gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna leave. I was here to show you. I want to play for like an hour or so, so I have about 9 minutes to finish off whatever I was gonna talk about. But yeah, it's I don't think this village is boring at all. There's so much life here. There's so much energy, you know. And even if there weren't, it's still peaceful. Like, how can people not like peace? I just don't understand that. You know, it's actually very strange because I think people that live in city want peace and people that live in the country want excitement. And I don't really understand why. I mean, I've lived in both and I started off living in a peaceful village. Hey, I got Dark Flare level 1. So yeah, it's very good to check things for this reason. I lived both and had my fill of both. And I started off living in a peaceful like village actually in the plains. And I still... prefer that actually, and it's not becoming the perfect wife. You flip open a random page, listen to and obey your husband's every whim. Damn, I ain't gonna say nothing about that actually. You see many books on cooking. Actually, you know, there's some truth and there's some lies to this, right? You shouldn't always listen to everything your husband says, right? Like if your husband says kill yourself, you're not gonna do that. Like that's stupid. But at the same time, if you want a successful marriage and you want to be a good wife, yeah, you should listen. And at the same time, you know, your husband should listen to you. Like, that would be the most ideal environment in which a marriage can last, is to listen to each other. Milk. So we need milk. There's something you can do with this. I won't be able to do it right now. Did I talk to you already? No, I didn't. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Let me
I didn't expect that.
You're the young man they found and brought in for the doctor to look at, correct?
Why are you you're an old lady.
I know, it's exciting to travel on your own.
Oh my god. Is she like the village harlot?
It's very important to be cautious in a foreign land. Your family must be worried sick about
Dude,
you.
I couldn't do this voice without laughing.
The last thing you want to do is worry the ones that love you most. Please, go back to them.
Well, actually, this is...
Well, to tell you the truth,
oh,
I don't have anyone to go back to.
That's rough.
They're all gone.
So, us being a guardian spirit, we are like the only family to Kaitos then. Oh, that sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that. But if that's the case, you really need to keep your eyes open. because I know there's someone in this world, someone who is waiting for you.
Wow. That's actually very lovely. Thank you for that.
Waiting? Waiting for me?
Yes, indeed. Someone who needs you, and someone you will come to need.
Yeah.
That someone, somewhere in this world, is living day by day, just as
There's a lot of wisdom in this game, huh?
Neither of you know how important you are to each other. Yet,
So this old lady,
in time,
oh my god.
you will come to know. Such is the way of the world.
Right.
You'll understand when the time comes.
So who knows who this old
By the
lady
way,
is?
Why don't you take
Oh,
this
thank
with
you. Whatever you were about to give me. Thank you for it.
special recipes.
Recipes! Yes! Shish kebab medium. Wait, that's not a recipe? You lied!
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
You lied to me!
You're most
That is not a
welcome.
recipe.
Remember, be cautious and take care of yourself, young man.
Thank you very much, kind stranger. Actually, there is such thing as recipe in this. I didn't even go through all of it. Alright, let me go through Gathering and Magnus. I was gonna say, I have met a person that talks like that. Like, their real voice is like that. Well, not quite so intense, like, at least feminine-wise. But, like, there was a guy who I knew who had a voice, very, very strange voice. And this is, like, he had a condition, I don't know what it's called. Also, there's the camera that we take pictures with. So, he had a condition, I don't know what it's called, but, like, he had a funny voice, just spoke like that, naturally. And I felt really bad for laughing at him the first time, and he told me about it, and I, like, super apologized for it, because there's nothing I hate more than making someone feel bad, right? Like, nothing I hate more than that. Like, if I'm laughing at your face about something you find serious, please reprimand me. Like, I definitely don't like doing that. It's just, I laugh at a lot of things I shouldn't, but unless I know that it's serious to you, you know, I'm gonna laugh. Like, if you tell me it's serious to you, I definitely will respect and I won't laugh, you know? Like, no matter what, even if I have to punch myself, I will, like, make sure that I don't laugh about it. Bamboo shoot. So this is the item you heal with in battle. That bamboo shoot. So here. I raise it up into a healthy green bamboo tree. Oh, right. I didn't even talk about that. Okay, Jesus, bro. This game has a lot of depth to it, right? So you see this bamboo shoot and you see this green banana. So you know, a lot of you guys know green bananas are unripe, right? When you pick them, they're green. You gotta wait for them to turn yellow and then turn like yellow blackish. That's the one I love eating them, when they're nice and ripe and sweet. Freshly picked bananas, they're unripe and contain little sugar and nutrition. Quite bitter and hard to eat like this. Well, I wouldn't call them bitter, but you know. I guess there is a certain level of bitterness to it. Yeah, like near the base. But basically, over the course of this game, and I'm going to have to look up the specific details as to what the time calculations are for this game. But over the course of this game, as time progresses, naturally, all of your magnets are going to evolve, right? So this green banana will eventually become yellow bananas, right? Every single item in this game is going to be like that. Except for probably your longsword, like these... isn't there a button for this? Like, hold on. I swear there was a button for this, guys. Except for things like this, except for these, like your camera, your round shield. You would think that your camera would, like, you know, erode. Your power helmet will become cracked or something, or like your swords will become unsharpened, or like they'll break. But that, I don't think that happens. I don't remember it happening. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't happen with those. But yeah, every other item that makes sense for it to erode or evolve or whatever, it will. Like if you have milk, for example, that lady that's asking, this lady right here that's asking for milk, you can bring her milk from the farm, from the stable, and you grab the milk, but if you leave it too long in your inventory, it will become spoiled milk, so you cannot give her the item. So a big worry in this game is time management, because you have to... actually, it's impossible to grab all the items in this game. I mean, someone could correct me on this, but I'm very 110% positive that you can't collect everything in this game. There's going to be various items in which you can only get one of, and you only get one shot at it, right? And in order to give to someone, you have to give them a specific version of that item, and you get a different outcome if you give them a different version of the item. So by its nature, you cannot 100% this game. It's impossible. But you can get as close as you possibly can to 100%ing using all the items that you can at the all best possible outcomes and all that stuff. So yeah, that's... Hold on, let me talk to her one more time. There's something interesting about this lady, right? We'll talk more about the old lady. Maybe that's the old lady from the opening. I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's talk to you. Traveler, have you been to Nunki Valley to the east of this village? Be careful if you're headed there. Not unlike Moongail Forest, hideouts. Wow. Hideous monsters are said to lurk in the valley. What's more, the recent landslides have completely blocked off the route through Nunki Valley to Perkad. It wouldn't do you much good to go there now. Let's talk to the kids. Daddy told me I should play outside. He says the only danger in this village is falling down and scraping my knees. Ouch. That sounds really painful. I'm going to play all day long. He says it's my job to have fun. I love it. You know, I'm going to have a little confession here. So, a lot of things in my life, I used to really love playing outside. I remember playing these games with kids out in the village. Or even in New York when I first moved to New York. I would go out on the streets and I would play this game where, like, one of my favorite games, definitely, like, not the marbles and all that stuff, like, aside from all that, New York specific games, people used to take carton of milk, and you know the tops from them, you would fill it with clay, like Play-Doh or something, and you fill it in to give it some weight, right? So what we would do is we would draw, like, imagine this is like a New York street or something, or like the street where cars go around and all that. So we in the neighborhood, we would go to like areas where cars wouldn't cross that often, and we would like draw a giant square, a very, very big square, and you number them from 1 to 12. So right, like this up here would be like, or actually 1, 2, hold on, how was it? It's like all randomized. Like 1 is right here. There's like 2 small square. There's like a small square here and a larger overarching square, and every number has a square inside of that number. So like in this small square here, there'll be like numbers 1, 7, 9, 11, right? And this will be like 4, 2 would be like over here on the side. You know, it's like numbers from 1 through 12, right? I believe that's the main number scheme. And the whole gist of it, and it's a big square, so you have to, like, I would be like right here, some kids will be like on this side over here, so you have to flick it with some strength, right? The rules were you're supposed to take everyone has the same starting point, right? So you take your carton thing, your Play-Doh top, and you flick it to the number 1. So there's like a starting line, there's like an actual starting box. You start outside of the box, and then you flick it to 1. After you go to 1, you go to 2, and you go all the way to 12. And the person who makes it there and then goes back to the starting box, I believe, is the winner. So there were different modes of play. So when all the kids play, there was like 20 kids, right? We would all play. So it was hectic. You throw the 1, and then there's like a dude like in your way, so you can't get into the box. And if you're outside of the box, your turn ends. And if you're really, really good, you can go from 1 to 2 to 3 like continuously. And then like if you flick other people, you would knock them out, right? There were different modes of play where you can play for keeps. So you would keep the person's top if you hit it. Like you had to agree to those rules, right? So like you could flick there, and you could keep whatever top that you flick. It was crazy, man. Really fun stuff. So I don't see that stuff anymore in this day and age. Like kids don't go out and play anymore. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of kids are on their phones, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. It's just not the same era. Look at these kids cheering for me and all that, and cheering for the other kids. I don't know. There's something right about the world when you see kids enjoying themselves, going out and having fun. There's something not right when the streets are empty. And part of that is technology's fault, but another big reason I think is because there's so many predators out there that are like stealing kids, they're kidnapping, and there's just a lot of danger. There's a lot of people that don't care. They're really unsafe drivers that run kids over. There's just so much to worry about that I don't even blame parents for not sending their kids outside. So anytime I see kids in the neighborhood that are playing, it just makes me smile so much. Like, especially in this game, I'm like, yes, this is how the world should be. It should be all about kids having fun, not having to worry about school or homework. Anything like this, you should just have fun. So when I see this, it really delights. I don't know. It just brings another side of me I wish existed more. Told you to go outside play with your sister, but I prefer playing inside. So she's one of those video game ones, huh? Hey kid, come here. Never let yourself go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the Ben 10 girl. Gwen. Gwen was her name. I was trying to remember her name. Hey, move out of the way, please. I'm playing tag with my sister. Oh, at least she said please. You kid. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If I'm ever in trouble, I'll be prepared to jab with these hands. I'll give you the hands. Get out of my way, sir. I'll give you the 1 to 2s. Is this the sister? La 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 la. I'm having a race with my little sister. You're standing in my way, mister. You're in my way, sir. You ever play SWAT 4? You're in my way, sir. You're in my spot, sir. You're standing in my way, sir. Alright, so... it's too bad this boy doesn't have actual, like, name. But Mimai did help us, so thank you, Mimai. Squeak, squeak. Thanks. We don't know what the hell it's saying. He looks happy, doesn't he? Is it a he, is it a she, or is it an it? I don't know. Let's talk to this lady who's been waiting here patiently, looking at these flowers for the last hour, I think. Like, literally the last hour. Oh. Okay.
Are you a traveler too?
Was I supposed to do that? Hello, beautiful blonde lady.
I came to see the ancient ruins in the woods near here. How about you?
I came to consciousness because I lost it in the woods.
Me?
Oh, I should have said I came to find my consciousness because it was lost in the woods somewhere. That would have been stupid, but pretty clever. Oh, hello. Shakespeare and Shakespearette. What the? Is that Biggs and Wedge? This is Final Fantasy?
I have to go.
No! We just met. I just met you. This is crazy. Oh my god, that sucks. Why do you gotta go?
Bye, little guy. See ya, Mimai.
See a boy who has no name. That sucks. Mimai has a name. This boy doesn't have a name. See you later, Mimai. Actually, no. What do you mean? I'm gonna see you later. I'm still in this village. Like, see you later, Biggs and Wedge. Oh! Cedar! Like the cedar tree! Yay! I might have just set you guys up for that joke. I'm sorry. But yeah, cedar tree.
That's crazy, huh, Mimai?
Cedar.
Why bother going all the way down there just to see some stupid old ruins? Nobody in this village will even go near those woods. They say it's cursed or something.
Challenge accepted. Alright.
Get jumped by wild animals out there.
Like, if they get hit by rock cats, it's over. Like those rock cats are out of control, guys. Oh, you got jokes, kid. Yeah, you got jokes. Really. Listen, your name is Cedar. I don't want to hear it from you.
Ruins in Moongao Forest, eh? Why don't we go have a look ourselves?
All right, we shall, but not now, not now. All right, Cedar, I'll see you later. I'll see you. No, never mind. That joke doesn't work. Hee. I love animals. Have you ever petted a pow? You'll find some. That just sounds stupid. They're not as smart as Mimai, but pals and prancers are clever animals too. I help my parents take care of them until they're ready to be shipped to Furcad. So your parents are the ones owning the stable. Is that your sister, the one that wants to go to Furcad? I love my pals. I hope their people in Furcad treat them nicely. Yes, I hope so too. Also, wasn't there a girl that went... Is that her? It's like someone went off screen there for a second. Where's your sister? Oh, there she is. Alright, talk to you. Moongao Forest is really getting dangerous. I heard a traveler was found in Okay. It only takes a few minutes on foot to get to the forest west of this village. My boyfriend and I like to meet there in secret. Oh! It's like the episode of Avatar, Last Airbender. The Secret Lover's Cave. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! I love that one. Unfortunately, the only path to Furcad, the ancient capital, is through treacherous Nunki Valley. Villagers have to risk their lives just to go buy supplies or sell their wares in the city. Yeah, that really sucks. There should be like a bridge or something that takes you there. But you'll realize why this is not feasible. You'll see in a second here. I'll show you what the outside world looks like. A sweet yet sour smell wafts your way from the barrel. Oh, that sounds amazing. Let's go see what's in here. Oh, I love sweet and sour. Whoa, not yet. I don't want to go there. Yeah, I want to see this flower thing. I wonder if you could climb stuff like this. I used to do that when I was younger. I would probably go a lot into my childhood stories in this game because I feel it's the most appropriate. Perhaps a gift from the villagers. You see ceramic dolls made in the likeness of the mayor and his wife. Let's see here. What's in here? This drawer is used for storing clothes. Mayor and his wife apparently like somber colors. I love somber colors. Love it so much. Also, that's like extremely personal, right? Going through someone's drawer or cabinet. Underwear is folded neatly. But yeah, it's not something that's beneath me. I'll do it if I have to in order to grab some rewards. You see faint traces of a paragraph. Someone must have written it without a pad underneath. Huh? Without a pad underneath. Oh. Oh, so, okay. It's like paper that you write on a desk. Damn, it must have been written. They must have been writing it pretty hard. In order for you to see the traces of it. How to be a great village mayor. This book is in excellent condition. It's almost has never been opened. Or maybe it has, but it's been renewed by the power of Magnus. I don't know. There's something wedged in between the books. You've obtained a Magnus! Fireburst level 1! Yes! And flames are crackling away. Yep, you've seen this before. There's a reason why. It's because we can store the essence of stuff, and we'll be able to do that a little later. Not too much later from now, though. Everyone is talking about you, a young traveler found in serious trouble in the Forbidden Forest. Don't mind the stories, this is a small village. Even a small happening is big news here. Alright, here, let's go here. Oh, you're finally awake. Yes, sir, I guess I've caused you some trouble. I let my guard down, and then, well, sorry about all this. Don't worry about what's already happened, boy. Feel free to stay in this village to heal your wounds for as long as you need. Oh, it's so nice, these people. However, I must strongly insist that you never go near Moongao Forest again. I've heard rumors of meddlers from Perkat snooping around that forest without permission. You know where we're going next, right? No promises. Look, if that's not the most, like, no promises look I've ever seen, I don't know what is. Neither you nor those blockheads understand that Moongao Forest must not be disturbed. An ancient hideous monster slumbers deep within that forest. These days, even the forest animals seem uneasy. Now it's not the time to meddle in places you don't belong. Damn, kinda harsh. He's probably been the most harsh to us yet, right? I hope your business have taught you a valuable lesson. Never enter that forest again. Is that clear? Crystal clear, sir. Jeez. Well, seeing as how we've learned our lesson, we're going right back over there. Oh, this pal's out here now. What's going on here? How'd you even get him out here? Yes, Cedar, I know about that. You've told me about that before. Let's go outside and explain to you why this world you cannot build bridges necessarily, or at least in a certain sense that you would normally build one. It's a lot more complicated than that. You're gonna see why.
Alrighty. Let's go have a look at Moongao Forest, shall we?
Silly Callus, didn't you learn?
Ancient ruins.
I know, right? Oh, I'm so excited. I want to go check them out too.
Villagers seem to have a fear of the woods, but I think they're making a big deal out of nothing.
I will say, these days I've wisened up. You should listen to the elders, right?
Superstition, I tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, relax. You won't catch me off guard this time.
This guy, man. It's funny. I like his, like, strut, like his confident walk. Whoa, what is this, right? Are we, like, on a floating island? Angel Island, right? Yeah, actually we are. Oh my god, I love this song so much. It's one of my favorite songs in the game. It's called Gentle Wind. It's a very, very beautiful song. But yeah, this area, this one floating location, is one of the reasons why building a bridge isn't feasible. Because the landscape of this thing is really complicated, as you can see. There's different height barriers, there's different forestation going on. The paths are basically preset and determined. And that wouldn't really necessarily remove the monsters from the equation. Like, yeah, you can build a bridge, but what if monsters occupy this bridge that you've just built, right? So, it's still a problem regardless, you know? Travelers have to go through so much just to get to Perkat, I believe this is... No, this is Nunki. So, Perkat, they said, was at the end of Nunki Valley. So, at the northern end up there is where you see Perkat. You even see the outskirts of the city there. And this is Saburai, of course, who just came out of there, which means this must be Moongao Forest. So a little detail about Moongao Forest. I used to, back in my day, like when I was younger, me and a friend of mine, we used to go to not Moongao Forest, sorry. I call it Mooncrest Forest. This is a name I gave it way after the fact, way after my childhood. After I played this game and saw that the forest looked very similar in an area, I was like, you know what? This part reminds me so much of the forest I used to go to when I was a kid. And so I called it Mooncrest in honor of this game. So let's go in here and see what's going on here. And the part that looked like it is this part right here, actually, the very beginning. And there's another section later on where it reminds me so much of it. Oof. That's disturbing. Also, I love the little pixelated look of everything. It looks kind of like digitized in a way, right? Welcome to my favorite song in this game. It's so good. It's called To the Garden of the Moon Butterflies in the Moonless Night. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. I can't listen to it for too long because I get probably a little too teary-eyed. But yeah, this part really reminds me of the forest in the evening I used to go to in Mooncrest Forest, quote-unquote, as I call it. Probably a little more trees, you know, a little more trees, but that glow is something I definitely remember when I was younger. The glow of the evening mist, you know. What is this on the floor? It looks like a metapod, a caterpillar, a grasshopper. That's what it is. So it's actually funny. Actually, I want to talk to you guys about superstitions. Do you have, like, do your parents at all, or any of your grandparents, come from a land of superstition where like grasshoppers mean something? Like we have in our Spanish colonies, we call it esperanza, which means hope, right? So people, even though this is called a grasshopper, they call it the esperanza, which is like, if one visits you, then you will have good fortune. Like, I've never bought into that stuff, but people definitely do, and I want to know what you guys think about that, because I've always been very curious about it. Is it true that this thing can visit you, and like, if it touches your window or it touches you, will you get good luck from it? I don't know. It sounds silly to me that an animal can bring you luck. I don't know. It sounds a little too strange for me. But yeah, this song's so beautiful. I love it. Oh my god. Beautiful stuff. It's 1 minute and 14 seconds long. It's beautiful, beautiful song. Let's go into our first battle. So you have a time limit, I think, before they start attacking you. So I can hit them with this green banana because it's an attack for now, because it's bitter. It's really funny. So I can throw this at them to deal damage and then hit them afterward. Also, this is the screen that tells you about your damage and all that. You can actually turn this off if it becomes a pain, but I like keeping it because it tells me all the details I would like to know of how I performed that turn. It's very nice. See that how the soul comes out of people? It's crazy. So, as you can see, the enemy's offense was 4. I had a 12 defense item. I used it, and I was able to defend. Even though that number says 2, that's just a number. The actual, like, defense rating, you can see it outside of battle, and that thing's defense rating is 12. You probably remember from earlier. So, you go, then your enemy goes, take your turn. Yeah, it's fairly awesome, this battle system. So since I have a 2 straight because I did 1 and then 2 afterward, I got a 2 straight. You also get the same exact straight, but in reverse. So if you do 2 and then 1, you get a straight in that sense as well. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do it in that order, and you will still get like you still get a bonus. I'm not sure if it's the same bonus. You might get more bonus if you do it in reverse. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I get to claim loot. So enemies will, maybe they don't drop gold, but they will drop items. And then you could even sell those items too. These are chests in this game. They always offer some kind of magnets. Very nice. I got a voice 1. I might as well show it off a little bit. I actually didn't show off too much stuff here. But these are special combos you can do in this game. There are 141 of them. Sorry. Let me try to remove this. Maybe you can see a little bit more of the screen there. Yeah, this is a really long list. I love that noise too. I can't get enough of it. You got music in here. It shows you all of the the music you hear in the game. That's funny. They call it Gentle Breeze in this game, but it's called Gentle Wind in the official soundtrack. Oh, it's because this is not the right one. And they call it this. This is they have different names for it. Lull in the Wind. This is the it's called Gentle Wind. What's going on here? Anyway, Amid Butterflies and Moonlight. That's the one we're listening to right now. But this is not the name of the official. You know, that's actually interesting. Divine White Bell, Middle of the Night. Yeah, very cool stuff. This also shows you a picture of your last coup d'etat in the battle that you just finished. It's very cool, and it gives you the time as well. Why does it say 2010? Is this thing 5 years back? Or, sorry, I said 10 years back? It's not. It's also not April. That's very interesting. I'll have to change this. But for sure, I know for sure that my save file is from 2005. That's the last time I did play it. I don't remember. I think this game came out in 2004. I don't remember. I had to check that for you. But yeah, let's go to the deck. You can see what I have in the deck here. This is my deck, 20 cards. I can only fit 20. So I wanted to get rid of something like, for example, the 6 attack banana that I don't need. It's only 6 compared to my 8 or 4. You know, like, I would take some of them out and put something else in. Like, I could put this short sword in here, or I could put voice, see what that does. There's some other cards here that you can't use, like this fire burst. I wonder what that one's for, or this dark flare. I certainly don't use magic yet, so I don't know where I can use that, right? But aged buckle, yeah. So you have equipment, so you can equip certain things. This guy uses buckles. Every character in this game uses a different item. So whenever you find something like there's like a weird adjective to it, and then the item that you use. So, for example, if I had sparkling buckle, like I know that belongs to Callus, or like champion's buckle, that is a Callus item, and it might be pretty good because champion something usually means high tier, right? So every character is gonna have something like that. So make sure you don't sell those. You can use items like I was saying before. You don't have to. It's definitely a thing you can do. You can also drop stuff. You have quest items, but for example, if I did the woman in the bracelet, that quest, I might get an item and I had to deliver it somewhere, something like that. There's no valuable items yet. So the characters, I still can't see the detail for whatever reason. System, you can auto sort. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I can turn on auto sorting. That sounds pretty neat, actually. I'd rather do that than sort it myself. BLT tips. This is like during battle, that screen that tells you all the information. You can turn that off. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. That's the details of the Magnus. So before you attack, you can see a little bit more about it. And this, yeah, this is where you turn it off, basically. Rumble feature, yeah, I'm turning that on. Sound output, surround. I hope that doesn't change anything. So yeah, pretty cool. I love this UI so much. It's so useful and so nice. But there you go. Let's go fight this guy. It's been a long episode. Okay, I guess it's gonna be an hour and a half. So 1, 2. Oh, well, we had 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see a 4 straight. As you can see, the yellow means non-elemental, right? And the water one you saw is blue, and it's got like a little splashing water effect going on there. So that's how you know when something's water. And of course, the 2 straight gives you a 13% increase in your damage. That's what gives us the final damage of 37. It's very, very nice. I love the way it calculates everything.
That was way too easy.
Yeah, so when you get really strong and you do a massive combo that like has, say, like 4 of a kind or something, or like 10 straight or some crap like that, you're gonna have like a ridiculous increase in your damage, which you're already doing a lot of damage anyway. And your increase in that damage is just astronomical. It's amazing. Oh, hello there. You are injured or just taking a break? This game also has a lot of really interesting camera angles. Like, they're all preset in the game, so it's kind of like Resident Evil in that sense, and I really enjoy it for it. You better heed my advice if you want to. Yeah, I get you. Sure. I guess I'll ask. Let's ask him about attacks. Use weapons for the offensive round and armor and shields for the defensive round. Some weapons can be used for defense as well. You won't lose your Magnus, so go ahead and experiment. Don't think too much, let intuition be your guide. Let's go to combos. Using several magnets in a turn makes up a unit called a combo. I don't know how many magnets you can use right now, but the unit that decides the final damage dealt is your combo. Each individual magnet is just a contributing element into the combo. It's better to learn this the hard way. Wait. It's better to learn this the hard way. Really? Is it? But anyway, if you use the opposite elements in a single combo, such as fire and water, the damage from both elements will cancel each other out, decreasing the total damage dealt. Oh yeah, that's very important. Yeah, when you choose the magnets in your combo, pay attention to their element color, otherwise you won't engage in battle as effectively. The combo is what's important. Attack combo versus defense combo. The power of the combos of you and your enemy determines the outcome of the hand. This is actually extremely important, but obviously, you know, sometimes you don't care about the damage as long as you are really powerful. Like, if you are OP, and if you did like fire, water, it doesn't matter, because not only is your damage high, but your bonus, your multiplier, is gonna be really high too. If you do like 10 straight, right? You're gonna have a high damage regardless. I mean, damage will suffer severely for it, but if you have such high damage output, then it doesn't matter. But obviously, be more prudent with the way you organize your deck. Like, I like to do monocolor stuff usually. I don't like rainbow colors in this game, like having all different elements. I like one single element until I find an enemy that really negates me, and an enemy that is counter. It's counter to my natural element. That's when I switch it up. Like, if I go through the whole game using fire and there's a fire boss that absorbs fire, I'm not gonna want to use fire on him. Right? I'm gonna build up a water deck for him. You know. I certainly don't like rainbow decks because they get in the way. But if you have, similarly how you have the colors that can cancel each other out, you have colors that enhance each other too. So if you keep using water, you're going to have a higher water multiplier for your damage. So it's better to keep that in mind. That's why I like building mono decks in this game. I should also mention, this game, it's a bit slower. Like, you know, for me, having played Origins, Origin is the fastest game I think I've ever played. You have to be so fast in your thinking. There is no like your turn, my turn thing, right? It's literally free for all. It's like the enemies don't wait for you to take your turn. They will attack, and you have to be ready for it. You know, and I love that gameplay. It's so fast paced. Compared to this is more, you know, more strategy based. It's more tactical because you have to plan out your turns. But in Origins is a lot more action oriented. So I like both. They're both very good systems, I think, and they both do it very uniquely. So just thought I'd let you know. Target combo using that target alone. Target's always on the enemy at first. You want to attack an enemy, just leave it. But remember, if a recovery magnet is in a combo, you will heal the enemy. Yes. Not only will your party member fail to be healed, you'll end up healing the enemy's HP. So if you want to use a recovery magnet, press the R button to choose a character from your party first. Yes, this is very, very true. Yeah, so yeah, R switches to party members, L switches to enemies. Another thing I should mention, yeah, you may heal the enemy, but it depends. Like, sometimes you might heal the enemies for a little bit, sometimes you might heal for a lot. So the multiplier, like I say, it gets complicated. Multiplier also multiplies healing as well. It depends, because it depends on the combo. It's really, really varied, right? So if you heal, say, a fixed 2500, if your damage does not equal that much damage or higher, then you're going to be healing the enemy minus the amount of damage you do to it, right? But if this percentage based, you know, it's very different. You know, like, we'll go over it in time. I already did this, I think. Yes, so I did party selection. Alright, target selection. Defense. Defense! Don't get caught standing around like a slug on defense. You should protect yourself. It's not difficult. Just use a defense magnets before attack hits you. You get the same number of chances to guard as the number of enemy attacks. Also, mind the elements. It's no use guarding against a fire attack with a fire magnus. Why not? That makes total sense. To guard against an attack with a fire element, use a water magnus. I mean, that makes more sense, but you could still nullify damage with fire. I feel like that makes sense. Fight fire with fire, as they say. In other words, take advantage of the opposite elements to kill the effect. Let me give you a big hint. Everything is determined by combo versus combo. Yeah, you've said this before. Many things are determined only after the combo sequence ends. What I'm trying to say is that damage is never determined until a combo finishes. That's actually a very big hint. That's true. Kind of interesting, isn't it? This means you don't necessarily have to choose a water magnus exactly after a fire attack. You gotta think about the combo units. Just lower the final combo damage as close to 0 as possible and you'll be fine. So what he's saying there it's a very neat concept, right? He's saying that it depends on the combo and at the end the multiplier. More importantly, the multiplier, right? Because the combo, yes, that's a fixed number that's going to be it's additive, right? But the combo multiplier is another additive feature of it that is finalized afterwards. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, you could take, like, let's say an enemy has 10 hits. You block only 3 of the hits, right? You take 7 really nice hits, right? Like, he hits you with him, and let's say there were 7 weak hits versus 3 really strong hits that you defend. If it depends on the number of rating that your defense is. So if your defense is like, let's say the enemy in those 10 hits will deal 1,000 damage to you. Let's say you have like 300 defense in all of your hits, right? I believe this is how it goes, right? 300 defense on, so no, let's say 400 defense on your 3 blocks. Those 7 hits that hit you will deal, how much did I say? It's 100, right? So 700 damage to you. But you block 400 on one, 400 on the other, and 400 on the third. I believe this, if I'm right, if I believe so, then that's 1,200 total defense out of his 1,000 damage. So you would have blocked enough damage so that he does not hurt you. I think that's how it goes. If I'm wrong about that, then it means that you block a certain number based on that specific attack and how much that specific attack does versus what you're blocking. So if it's not the former of what I mentioned, then it definitely works this way. It's you take a hit, and however much you block of that hit, then that's the number that actually becomes accrued in that formula. We'll go over that in battle as we go along. I don't want to get too confusing here because the game is very detailed. It's very, you know, you probably already imagined by this point, but I'm not going to go back. I'm going to fight this thing. No, I'm not. Yeah, go back. Go back and sleep. I don't know how this guy's chilling with monsters around him. This guy's a boss. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead, son. So all I have is 2 attacks for now. Later on, we're gonna have way more. Oh, he blocked. Let's see how this works. Okay, so that 3 we know has 4 damage, right? 4 attack. He had. Oh no, it is the way I mentioned before, the former. So my total offense was 18. That's my 18 power, right? And that's because, let's figure this out. I don't remember how much they had. I think they had 8 power plus 4. That's 12, right? But plus 13. Amount of HPs recovered. No, so that's 12. Plus an extra 13%. That's another 1.3. Or sorry, 1.2 damage. Basically, or 1.3 damage. Yeah, you just might as well put it like that. But it's basically 1.2 damage. So it ends up being a little bit higher. But my final damage is 14. How does that work? How do I have 18 offense? I don't understand that. Unless that attack is higher than 8. Because it says my total is 12. Right? And that's because his defense was 6. And my offense was 18. So he had 1 6 defense and 1 fire defense. I wonder why he has a fire. Does that contribute? I want to know what he used. I gotta go back and see. What item did he use to block? Because, so his defense is a total of 6, but it includes 1 fire defense. I didn't have fire, so I guess that doesn't add on to it. It's very interesting. I still don't know how I'm getting 18. I'm pretty sure that's 8 and that's 4. That should be 12. I could be wrong though. It's time to block. Oh, that was a fire defense, so I messed up. See, I should have used the water jacket, because these guys are fire. I forgot about that. So yeah, so let's see. I had 12 defense, he did 8. So that does nothing to me. I blocked that completely, but because he had 2 additional fire attack on his thing, I take that too. Even though I blocked it fully, you know, that fire damage had to have been blocked. See, adding an element, it really increases the damage potential, so. What? But I hit! Oh, there's a bit of delay on it. So yeah, obviously that's 10 damage total. I want to... Wait, what? I wanted to get rid of that. Alright, I should take nothing? Wait, why? Hold on, why am I still taking 2 damage? Is that not water defense jacket? I might be wrong. Alright, well at least it's better than nothing. You can block with weapons, but they're not that good. And only some weapons. You can't block with all the weapons. I think I just got rid of my... I screwed up. I got rid of my attack. My healing, sorry. Oh, that's an ice jacket. Hold on. Alright, this guy should die, hopefully? Yes. 22 damage. You gotta be fast. Alright, so I should have 0, right? No? Oh, it's because my defense sucked. Because that... Okay, so... Yeah, I block all of the fire damage. But my defense damage of his actual attack was low. Because it was only 13. See, it gets complex, guys. You have to really strategize in this game. So I'm gonna take a picture, and I'm gonna hit him with an ice. Ice dagger. Oh wow, actually, that one shot him, I think. Because he had no defense against it, and that's an additional damage that he just didn't see coming. So that extra damage was even more damage. See, they got an additional 30% from it. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, it's fairly complicated, guys. It is fairly complicated, but it's very, very good. Also, right now we can only take one Magnus, so you can take the small knife or you can take the money. I like to take the money personally, unless the item is extremely rare. This is one of the reasons why you'll never 100% things, because there are items that you can only get in battle, like once. And if there's you can only take one picture of that enemy. Like if it's a specific boss, you can only really take one picture of it. So you're gonna have to miss out on one of the items, no matter what. Some fire, yeah. So obviously you have to remember the spots where there were like moments that you can do stuff like this. So take a fire to burn this tree, like the fire that was in the mayor's house, and take the milk to that lady in the mayor's next to the mayor's house, like right under. Had a lady that was cooking something and needed some kind of milk for it. So things like that, things to remember. Hey, I got another bamboo shoot. So for me personally, I like to heal a lot in battle. I like to get rid of more attacks and have more heals. So these little attacks like this, like I don't need a repeat of 6, for example. What are these? Defense 11, 15, 10, 10. So this does not have water defense as I thought it did. So here we go. At this, I still want to do the voice clip one. So here we go. Let's fight another enemy. I guess I might as well do the forest. It's gonna be a long episode, guys. Did you say I'll blow you up? He'll blow you up. So we're probably, at this point, after this battle, we probably get to level 2 or something. So if we hit a blue checkpoint, or sorry, a blue save point, we can probably level up to 2 from this point, because I think it's been about 12. Hey, it gives us 10 sleep resistance. I gotta figure out how res works in this game, because you have res here, like sleep res. So we're at 20 sleep resistance. I guess if we use that, we go to 30. So I'm guessing that's percentage based, so 30% resistance to sleep. That sounds about right. I mean, that's pretty decent. Alright, let's take a picture of this dude, and then do this. Nice. 8 damage, nothing, but it's okay. Alright, I probably won't block the other guy so I can use the bamboo shoot. Oh, you just happen to have 2 attacks. Okay. What's my HP at? I'm gonna use a voice clip so I can show you him talking crap to them.
Give me a break. Is that the best you can do?
Oh, he killed him with his words! I love it! He killed him with his words! You get an extra 5% boost for a voice. Yeah, so you do get points for talking smack to the enemies. Hey, and I got a defense multiplier for this too, because I did 2 straight. Minus 11%. Wait, minus? Why is it minus? Why the hell is it minus? Oh, reduction minus. I thought it would be plus, like, cause well, whatever. You know what I was talking about. Here, I'm gonna do this because I want to get the heal. I want to heal. This is what I'm talking about. You have to be smart in battle. Shuffling the deck. Oh, so yeah, you and the enemies will go through this. I did not. I don't know how do I discard? No, I won't try to discard. So So yeah, the enemy and you will go through this process.
Sorry I had to beat you to a pulp.
So yeah, this... Oh! I got a vel... Whoa, this is rare! So, okay. After battle, you'll get some specific items that you'll get automatically, and then you can only take one more, right? So, this is amazing. A glowing fragment from an incomplete star map. Crafted by collecting light from a real star and concentrating it into a magnet. The original star map can be restored if all pieces are found. So, obviously, guys, we're gonna go for this 100%. This is a side quest you can do in the church. It's a very long side quest. I hit escape. I didn't want to hit escape. Oops, this is not a keyboard. I hit the B button. I did not mean to. Oh no, I wanted to. I wanted to get that picture. Darn. That's less money for me now. Oh, you are dead. I'm mad now. So you have a time limit to activate things in succession, just like you have a time limit to defend, stuff like that. Real important stuff. Alright, let's try not to kill this thing. Let's do a 5. Just so that we're trying to time this so that when I heal, I'll be able to heal fully. Get this out of the way. Try to look at my HP here. 80. So I'll do this and I'll do this actually. Oh, that should full heal me. Oh no! I accidentally healed the guy. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. With the thing. Oh well, looks like I'm not healing in this fight. I was supposed to hit R like this and then target myself. So, my bad. Well, there you go. Things to remember. Alright, well, that's fine. That was a bit of a fail moment, but at least I'm not super hurting. Oh, thank you. I'll take a Saber. Saber! You've obtained a Magnus Letter Hat. So you're always going to be looking into your deck to see what new things you've gotten. I don't think we can use this, can we? Can we not? Oh, that's bizarre. I wonder why. I guess because it doesn't belong to you. See how the callus icon is grayed out? So, a different character would have to use that. I wonder who another character could be. What is this, Dark Souls? I heard of dragons. Oh, the music changed. Alright. Action. Adventure. Excitement. Oh! Big and Wedge, no! I meant that. Grabbing Leon. Oh. Is that Chameleon? Is that Sting Chameleon? Sting Chameleon got pissed today. Oh, damn. Oh, that was epic! He came in like the Khaleesi. On Dragon.
Here it comes.
Damn. There's no like warning for the boss battle, but that's awesome. Oh, she uses fire. Hey. Oh, see, so now this sucks. Our effect is gonna be canceled out because we're using fire and water. But this is a good way to show it off, right? So you see, we only have 1 water damage because the fire takes away from the water. And in this case, the water ended up beating it by 1 point, so we only get 1 damage there. Even though we get an 8% increase to it, I think that's because this guy is weak to water. So I believe that's why we get that plus 80% there. But plus 8% of 1 is just 1.8, so it's like really not adding anything. You know, that's why our damage, it's probably only 12 because of the extra 2 straight that we had. We only got like 1 damage out of it. And we take a picture of the boss. Take a picture.
Say cheeseburger.
Say cheeseburger. It's so corny. It's so funny though. Oh boy. Well, I probably should have kept the 1, 2. Oh, he had fire damage. Okay. I want to know how to get rid of stuff. How do I... Is it Y? I think you can't right now. Oh, this sucks. I'm getting the worst luck here. at least gets a little bit more damage or something. I don't know.
I want to take a nap.
Oh, he blocked that? You little punk. This music is epic, though. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is he gonna super? Okay, no, he didn't super. Okay, so he only ended up doing 8 damage to her. That's not so bad, actually. Let's do a 4 into a 3 for the extra damage. How you block? Stop blocking. What a loser. Loser. Wow, wow. I love this song. It's so good. Alright, there we go. Take that. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, he is super weak to water. I'm sorry. 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 Oh my god, the damage. That's probably gonna be like 30. Oh, oh, you weak, bro. Alright, so let's target ourselves. So I will heal you with my bananas. Hey, it's that little hat that we got earlier. Alright, so 3, 5. This guy blocks everything. Alright, 12 damage. Alright, you know, the little damage add up actually over time. Is that all you got? Hey, it did nothing. Great. Perfect. A perfect example of how a turn should go. Alright, heal yourself, baby. Alright, there you go. Right, just leave it like that. Heal yourself. That way you can block this incoming. I don't need this, so I'll do this and I'll do this. See, I'm getting the worst luck. Those 2 bamboo shoots should be spaced out ideally. They should not be this close to each other. Oh, my deck needs to be reshuffled. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. If that happens because your deck is out, so you need to spend a turn shuffling it. I had to get rid of the fire and dark because I have a light super. She has a super. Shuffle the deck. Alright, let's actually get rid of the green bananas. Alright, not bad. 4 damage is nothing. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do 1 and 6. So we're gonna do 2 elements, water for the 80% that he didn't block, and a super. Yes, he didn't block that either. Oh, that's gonna be so much damage. Oh! Oh! 70. Oh! So good. Alright. Hit him with one of these. I hit him with one of these. 2 straight. I mean, 2 of a kind. No, 1 of a... What is it called? 2 cards. Yeah, 2 cards. I was trying to remember what 2 of a kind was. Yikes. So she has to shuffle her deck after this. Oh no! Oh no! He's like, you hit me with 1, I hit you right back. I'm sorry. I'll do this into a 7. Oh, I could have done 2. No, don't block. Oh, that come and get me, got him! Did I take a picture? I hope I did. Oh, that got him for good. Oh, disappear. I'll turn into a bunch of fireflies.
Okay, let's move on.
Yes, let's. Mysterious stranger. So we have Blue Storm. That's a special for Callus. Oh, that's awesome. We have Fire Burst. We get these for sure. Draco, a glowing fragment from an incomplete star map. Okay, very cool. Let's go grab this Saber Dragon. That's the name of his boss, Saber Dragon. Very awesome. Sweet.
Bad. These fangs fetch a handsome price these days.
Yeah, he had like a parrot's beak, like at the end of it, except it was really, really long. So had like initial.
Graham.
Oh.
Leon.
Sorry, young girl, that you've lost your comrades.
Look at what we have here. A load of fresh magnets. These could come in handy.
Callus, don't.
Hey, you're stealing their things? They're my friends, you know.
Were.
They were your friends.
Oh my gosh.
We won't be doing them much good
Jesus
now.
Christ.
We gotta do what we can to
You see,
survive.
this is why we're too similar, I think. And I mean, I wouldn't do this, right? But Jesus Christ, we think the same way.
After all, I don't hear them complaining.
Stop, Callus.
You see,
You're being a jerk.
I'm not stripping them bare. I'll only take what I need. Catch.
Catch. Oh boy, that's a mean thing to do.
Graham's pendant. Leon's bracelet. You want me to give these items to their families to help them remember? Is that it? You know, maybe
That's your share of the loot. Enough to shut you up, I hope.
Jesus, Callus.
What? How could you be so... I won't accept goods stolen from my friends. How insulting to the dead.
Yo, facts.
Hey! Wait! Don't go! Thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
My name is Shella. I'm glad you came when you did.
Shella.
I didn't fight that thing to save you, Shella. A Saber Dragon's fangs will fetch me a juicy sum. End of story.
You're from Mira, the city of illusion, aren't you?
How the hell would you know that?
How could you tell?
Because you have a guardian spirit.
Ooh.
with you. I knew as soon as I saw you.
How the hell does she know? Whoa, hold on. Let's talk about
You
this.
said that only the people of Mira can summon guardian spirits to this world.
You seem to know a lot about guardian spirit.
Facts. Yo, spill the beans, girl. What do you know? That part right there. I'll go over it later.
In ancient times, at the threshold between this world and another, souls from both worlds would meet. Their fates entwined.
Ah, beautiful.
The visiting soul would become a guardian spirit, yet very few were able to hear a spirit's voice. And those bonded with a guardian spirit would receive great knowledge and power. But I'm surprised. I thought that was just a legend. Some old tale passed around in fireside chats.
Oh, no, it's a real legend, alright.
Well, there's no way of telling if someone really has a guardian. I wouldn't blame anyone if they thought we were just hallucinating or something. Right?
Alright, so here comes the first choice. You can... Alright, this has a very big impact on the gameplay, right? So if you choose to agree with your host more often than not, you're going to have a better time in battle. You'll get like different cards. Like let's say you're in a pinch, you're in a bind, you're about to lose to this boss, and you need something really important to hit right now. Your guardian spirits influence your affection towards each other, so that would make it so that certain items appear more. Like say you need, like you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you need a 7, but you want your 7 to be a super. Let's say you don't have a 7 super, right? Let's say you only have a 1 super. You're like, oh, well, my combo's done. Well, you can have a 7, like, another item, and it transforms into the super, like, mysteriously. So now, all of a sudden, you can do a 7 super, and now you have a 7 straight, right? So that is extremely huge in this game. Like, if you disagree with your host all the time, you will not get this feature. Like, you will not at all be lucky in battle. So you can choose to not do it. I mean, I prefer to have it because it makes for really hype moments, especially when I need to heal. I need like, I need a defense item, or I need what is it? I need like a cookie. I keep saying cookie. I need like banana, you know, something. You know, I need something really important to heal me. It'll come right up because of our relationship as a guardian spirit and host. So it's pretty cool. So I don't know what to put here actually. I'm gonna randomize it because I don't know what this choice should do.
Was that voice
Oh, she heard it.
your guardian?
What in the world?
I thought I heard a faint voice in my mind.
What is the meaning of this? Sorcery.
You mean you heard his voice?
I love that they don't say your name. That's so funny. I should like edit in my voice. Like, you heard Atma's voice? Like, you should just put it like that.
I did. Just barely, though. So, your name is...
Atma. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that. It would be too much work to do it for every single one.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Shella. It's great. Whatever. You could be like Kaitos, but whatever. You know, not showing any affection. But I like Shella so much.
Your voice tickles me.
Tickles me. God, that voice is so funny to me. No, but yeah, Shella's one of my favorite characters, like, of all time. She is probably the most perfect girl, like, ever. Probably. She's amazing in every sense of the word. Not only, she looks great, right? This is number one thing. She looks great. She has a fantastic mindset about, like, almost anything. Her backstory is incredible, right? I just love where she comes from. And she's very good in battle. She's very reliable. You know, she definitely knows how to pull her own weight. And just an amazing character all throughout. Like, I feel like a lot of games try too hard to make female characters awesome, and they suck at it. Like, it's not natural. You know, it's like they're trying too hard to make someone that, you know, people will be like, wow, what a badass. You don't need that. You don't need badass chicks. You know, you can be badass just by being someone normal. Like, Shella is the most normal chick, like, I could ever think of. She just knows how to use magic. But she's amazing. You know, she's amazing because of her lines. She's her own person. She doesn't try too hard to be something she's not. You know, she is who she is, and you get what you get, you know? And I love it. I love it.
Hey, ever since I woke up at that village, you've been acting kind of funny.
Have I?
It reminds me, Doc Larrycush was worried about amnesia. Like I hit my head or something. Don't tell me you've lost your memory. About everything that happened before that? Is that it?
I must have. You can put I remember or I don't remember. I don't know which... obviously, I know, personally. But looks like we landed on I don't remember. So I guess I'll put that.
No way. You've got to be kidding me. What's going on here?
Right, so we don't know the extent of how long we've known Callus. We just all of a sudden remember him. There was that contract, but like I don't remember anything, right? Like we just had a bunch of like vague memories. So I wonder what they mean. Maybe we'll remember at some point. Huh? Oh, what's going on? Looks like it was nothing.
This doesn't look like a nice place to chat.
I wonder why can't we like talk in our minds? You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah. I figure that's probably the case. What's going on, Shella?
I have to go to the ancient ruins deep in the forest.
Do you? Alright. This is my favorite portrait of her too. It's my favorite. I love that look on her face there. It's so determined and like courageous. I don't know. I guess we'll join you.
You want to go together?
Facts.
If you don't
Might be
mind.
better off.
But before we leave, could you spare me a minute?
Oh man, this is one of my favorite moments in the game. It's amazing. This is also where my Twitter bio comes from. My bio in general comes from this moment right there.
It pains me to leave you here. My mission cannot wait. Graham, Leon, thank you for everything. Cass light upon the darkened earth. Save those lost in despair. O mighty ocean, guide us as we journey through the darkest pit of night.
Ah, I love that. That's called the Ocean's Prayer. You'll hear the full version at some point, but that's the shortened version, and that's the one I use on my bio. It's beautiful stuff. Well, praying for the damned. No. So it's interesting. Like, it reminds me a lot of FF10. That, you know how people turn into like those fireflies, whatever. Ever since FF10, I've thought of that thing as fireflies, like things materializing in the souls. But like basically, when people die, that seems to be the natural cause. Oh, this is what I was talking about. There's a part in my old forest, in the Mooncrest forest, that used to look like this. It had like 3 different things instead of 2 there, like the 3 different heights. And man, it was just amazing. It was a very, very small little pond area, but yeah, it's very nice. There was also a lot of animals in that forest, which is why we only went to it every now and again, you know. But yeah, very, very nice forest. The way it looks is incredible. Like, the visuals in this game are amazing. That's why I don't understand why people were like, oh, this village is boring. I'm like, dude, have you seen your village? I would kill to live in a place like that. What are we at? We're at 2 hours, bro. Okay, I gotta stop this at some point. Bro, I have to stop this at some point. Oh, there's a... Perfect.
You're dead.
I'll fight everything in here, and then I'll finish. Let me heal Shella herself.
Here.
Bananas. Give me some bananas. Give you one of these. Give him one of these. Oh, didn't want to target you. I wanted to... Nice. I wanted to target the little flying creatures. Alright, so I'll take some fire damage. Minus 11%. So we're dealing only 2 damage. Alright, two in a row or whatever. 2 cards. I'll just get rid of this. I want more damage. Since you're also considered fire, I'm just gonna do this and then this.
Fire first.
Her damage is nuts, right? Shella has some ridiculous damage because she does magical based damage. I mean, the numbers still apply. Like, there's no magic defense stat or magic damage stat, but because of the fact that she is magic based, I believe that translates a certain way to her damage. It ends up being a little bit higher overall. Like, see how Callus has some really whack like swords, like the short swords are like 4 damage. Well, Shella's damage is like really high, like naturally. Like all her aqua level 1s, fire level 1, all the level 1 stuff is really powerful. Look at that. Just high damage in general. Are those the rock cats? Where are the rock cats? I want to see them. Ooh, yes, I will take this. You take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon. Let's go here.
Please don't get in our way.
I want to take a picture of you. I may not be able to because I might kill this guy in one go. Oh no, he blocked. No, he's still so much damage, bro. Look, see, it's 3 tiers of damage that I'm doing. That's why magic is so good in this game. That's why Shella's so good. It's not like I'm just doing physical damage like Callus. I am doing multi-layered attacks. It's great. You don't have the defense to block this stuff. It's actually amazing. So Shella's forever bae. The true waifu.
That was easy.
Oh. I don't even know what the hell I got. So you've obtained a Magnus Fireburst level 1. I can put that in my slot. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I organize all these things. How do I get in there? I want to get in there, but I can't get there. Right? I need to open this place first. Oh shoot! I didn't even notice that there's a little slot here. Oh, I can. Here we go. I was looking at it wrong. Babanas. Let's do a dark attack. Go, Dark Magician! Dark Magic Attack! Actually, she does remind me of Dark Magician Girl a little bit. Right, when she has the strange outfit and the blonde hair. Damn, you mean, bro. Also, there is a total to the oh, Flame Sword. I won't put that in right now, but it looks like the game wants us to put fire. Maybe the next boss we fight will have fire weakness. I don't know. But what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, there's a limit to how many items you can have. Oh, yes, I knew it. I was like, yes. So like, I know there's a way I can. Yes, there you go. So I can do this. So see, Shella here uses anklets. So I can go up and down. So see the anklets. He uses the anklets. He uses buckles. So yeah, just keep that in mind from here on out. So if I wanted to, I can check more details about them. So class is 1, hand of 3. That means that they can only hold three cards per hand. For some reason, her agility and defense are down, or is it up? I can't tell what that is. That number 10. I think that means that their numbers are lowered. I'm not sure. This red usually means bad, right? Like in video games, and green or blue usually means high, like good. Well, I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Just wanted to show that off.
We can win this.
Sure we can. Let's do 4 and 8. Green Babanas.
Fire first.
Babanas. Damn, she's so good. 13. Dude, I also love the effects from attacking. Like the non-elemental has that really cool, like little lightning looking element there. And like, ooh, resistance bonus. And like the water has a splash effect. The fire obviously has the little like flame burst effect. Let's do this. Ah, that camera focus is so cool. Dude, I love light in this game. It's so cool the way it looks. That like, I don't know, that little oval thing that shows up there is amazing.
That was easy.
Indeed, my good sir. Even though you're not a sir. I'm used to saying that. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. Shoot, I should just end the first episode here, huh? I mean, well, this is still the same recording session, so I guess it doesn't matter if I save here or not. Let's, you know what, why not? We're 2 hours in. No one's gonna watch 2 hours of this, but let's go in all the way. Let's go in, let's do it all the way. We'll end after this section. Oh my god. Yeah, something like this. Wow, it's beautiful.
Is this the place?
These are the ruins? These don't look like ruins. What is your mission exactly, Shella? What in the world? You got a freaking Mikuru beam? Oh. Apparently she looks like a Saint Seiya character.
What is it?
I love the portrait art though. So cool. Was that Leon's pendant? What in the world? Alright, maybe some of these things I don't remember, but Jesus. Are we in space? What's going on here? Here we go. This is a real boss. Oh, Jesus. Leviathan. It actually looks really cool. I love the way it looks. Oh, and I have water element stuff. Oh, boy. Boy, do I wish I had lightning. Oh.
To the depths of Mount Perishio's realm.
Oh. I love your voice.
Prepare yourself.
Ah, the Lord of Spring is one of my favorite characters, actually. So cool. Alright, Babanas! Alright, it's not gonna do anything because water is probably gonna reduce by like 50 to 80% or something. 80. Okay, so yeah, it's a really good reduction on that. 2 and 6. 16. Alright, what's she about to do? get rid of the Aqua Burst so I can use Fire Burst on him. I probably should have had that from the start. Let's do Fire Burst, and let's... Yeah, I guess we'll just keep it like that. See how much this does. Plus 80, yeah, alright. Well, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but the opposite elements do counteract each other. So it's not like in normal games where like a lightning will suffice here, like say Pokemon or something. To me, this is more accurate. A lot of people think that fire's natural weakness is water, and that fire can't do anything against water, but that's not true. You do know that water can burn. Like, it has different states of being. You can evaporate water, and that's done through heat. So, fire and water are natural opposites. That does not mean that water has the edge over fire. No. In fact, in our universe, the strongest element in it is not... It was gravity, of course, but it's not water. It's fire. It's flames. Everything is really hot in the universe. Like, things hotter than we can even imagine. You know, heat is such a strong factor in our universe, so that's why I always think fire can match water. People don't really understand that, but it's time for me to start speaking some truths out here. Alright. So I only does 6 damage. Oh, okay, so yeah, that doesn't nullify anything at all. That sucks. Well, at least it's more straightforward that way. Jeez, I have nothing but healing items. Who'd I heal? I healed Callus, right? Bananas. I can't stop saying that. 1, and then 5. And I'll take a picture of him next time. Boom. Alright. I like keeping the voice. The voice is really not that useful, but I like hearing the different dialogue options. That's why I keep it. Bro, I'm getting nothing but healing items. This is terrible. Alright. Yeah, I should be okay, for the most part. At least I'm blocking the water. So I'll do 8 and another 8.
Hope you're photogenic.
Yeah, baby. 15 damage. Only one less than if I use 2 swords. Alright. Please don't block this one. Yeah, you should not. No! You block it, you fool. I was gonna do so much damage. Oh, we only blocked it with that? Oh, it still did a lot of damage. Okay. Still, though. Oh, darn you. Okay. Well, looks like water does nothing to him. Oh my god, he's gonna super me. Oh my god. Thundering Falls. That does not sound good. Oh, I thought she died. Yo, that's hella damage though. 48? Freak. No, but I had such good cards. No! Alright, I cannot have her dying on me. Sorry, it's not happening. Yeah, I'll throw a sword at your way too. So you can use that to defend yourself.
Is that all you got?
Wow. Well, at least I blocked. That's important, right? So I might take 0 physical, hopefully. Yeah, I only took 28 magical or water damage. Yikes, bro. Oh my god, it's not gonna do nothing. Might do like 10. 15, yikes. Oh my god, please. Oh no. I'm so screwed. Shallow baby, please. Oh my god, how much? Oh, 19. Okay, that's not so bad. I did have the fire defense in there, so that did help. No! Alright. Oh, I got it back. I got the 2 I wanted back. That's good. Please. Yes, okay. Look, I hurt him a little bit. Alright, let's heal Shella. More importantly, let's just heal her.
Here.
She's like our main damage healer. I was gonna say, he's not really attacking me. I should have used the water to defend instead of the 2. He's got to be close to dying because he keeps spamming this move. Alright, so let's do a 6 and a 7. Why not? Get a little more damage. Oh, she called you ugly. Oh! She called him ugly. Alright, let's do this. I think I took a pick, right? I hope I took a freaking pick. Oh, that hurt him. That hurt him deep inside. You already know. Oh, he's a little injured. I can tell. 2, 1. Yes! Even if it's not the defense I need. Oh! That, okay. Wow. I wish I had more fire things. Oh, this sucks. Alright, I need to heal you. Because you are, like, not, you're not good right now.
Use this.
Damn, I love bananas, bro. I want that green banana to mature. Yes, he's shuffling his deck. Alright, so let's do an 8 and a 3. God, okay, let's stop saying corny things. I want to give the camera to Shella. You guys should trade the camera between different party members. 8, freak. Screw it. I wanted the boost. I wanted the boost, I'm sorry. I know, I was stupid. I should have just used the other one. Alright, here we go. This should do a lot of damage. There you go. Is that it? It is it. Good job. I think I took 2 picks of him.
The time has come. The gate to R is opening.
R?
Behold, the blessing of Malpercio.
Malpercio. We've heard that in the opening sequence, didn't we? Malpercio. Well, you know, mal is a bad suffix, or sorry, bad prefix to. I shouldn't say bad. I should say the prefix means bad. If you see that in anything, you know it means something that has evil origins or roots, something like that. So Malpercio sounds like a villain's name.
What is this?
I don't know, but it looks awesome. Also, shouldn't that belong to Shella? She's the one who did the weird light thingy. Ooh. Alright, so here we have, as you can see, this image looks a little more blurred than this one. I don't know why, but I think that's supposed to tell us that this is a better quality image. So when it gets developed, this image is actually going to be better than this one. So this one will fetch us way more money than this picture ever would. So let's take a look here. Scale buckle. So this is our next buckle after the age buckle that we can use to give us more defense, more everything. HP 2 points. I don't know why 2 points of HP, but sure, more defense, like 5 natural defense, higher 3 more agility. Wall strawberry. So yeah, in this game there are class items. This isn't a problem in the second game. In Origins, you don't have to deal with this special items thing. But in the first game, you do need special items to raise classes. Kind of like if you ever played Seiken Densetsu 3. You know how you need those special, like, question mark seeds or whatever? Like, stuff like that. It's you need things of this nature to raise their class to the next element. So I'm going to take Lord of Spring. If I press B and forget to take it like last time. Like I did with that one fight. With that Urd, or whatever it's called. Hey, Shella was looking like she wanted that. Oh man, that's awesome looking. Look at that. Oh, we'll add to this weird screen. Bro, that, you know what that looks like? I'm not even gonna go there.
Has been opened. Stars, be prepared for the song of destruction.
Are you gonna laugh again? Dude, that looks like a turd dropping into like a toilet, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I never made that connection as a kid, but now, especially after hearing that bloop. Stop what? I'm not doing this. Am I? Wait, oh, touching that makes it go crazy?
Malpertio is the name of a cursed evil god from ancient times.
Uh-oh.
How was I supposed to know?
Right.
How do you know all this?
Also right. How do you know this? Who are you? And where do you come from? What is going on in this area, dude? This area, let's get out of here, yeah? Oh, God. What's happening? I actually don't even know. Back to the screen. Oh. Oh, it's Dr. Eggman attacking again. That's alright. No biggie, guys. It's just a regular routine. Day in, day out. Actually, I'm getting a little thirsty here. Let me drink some water. What? Where'd you guys come from? They're like the FF15 mobs. Uh-oh. See that face? It's Giacomo! Oh my god. Girl.
No! Let me go!
Dude, what is up with the grope? Bro, you could just put handcuffs on her, bro. What's going on with this?
Away from her.
Oof. Damn. Should have been watching your 6, bro. Got clocked. What is going on here? Can we grab that item that's down there? Also, were you guys just waiting to ambush us? What's happening here? I think they were just tailing this girl. Unbeknownst to her, I think they were just tailing her and waiting for something to happen. That's what it seems like. Well, anyway, regardless, the plot thickens. Also, Mimai, is that you?
Ow. My head. Not again.
Didn't you say you weren't gonna get caught off guard? And here we have Mimai checking after you yet again. Callus, how do you feel right now? Rescued by a little freaking plush toy, dude. A sentient plush toy, but a plush toy nonetheless.
Thanks. I'll live. They caught me off guard. Looks like they
Again.
took that shiny Magnus too. I can't believe how lucky I am, though. To find him here, of all places.
Who are you talking about?
Giacomo. The man who killed my grandfather. And Fee.
And Fee. Fee from Legend of Zelda? I know it's the wrong
Get you,
Fee, but...
Giacomo.
Oh boy, so a vendetta. Let's go after him. We're not gonna leave him alone. He took Shella and the Magnus. Let's get him.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. I'll make him
Yeah.
pay for everything he's done.
Well, I won't say anything about that, but we at least gotta rescue Shella.
I wonder where they went.
Revenge is not the best thing ever.
We should go back
I'm not
to
a big
the
fan of
village
revenge, so...
and ask around about the battleship. That thing was huge.
Right.
Someone must have seen it, or know something about it.
Out here in the boonies? I don't think so, bro. Unless you're talking about, what's his name? Saburai's doctor. Kush. The laddie Kush, right?
Huh?
Maybe he knows.
What is it, Mimai? You want to come with me?
Yeah. Squeak.
All right. You saved my life after all.
It's like a Digimon or something. You know what I mean?
Here, jump in my cape.
Oh, the hell? Oh, this ought to be funny. What the hell? Oh, that's funny looking, actually. Alright, yeah, this is a good place to end the episode. Let me go ahead and save it. What am I trying to do? They're clearly not that. I still can't check? That's weird. Well, you can save in the world map and on the flowers, so... I'm gonna save it here. Dude, guys, I really want to thank you if you watched this, especially this far in, 2.5 hours in, basically. thank you very much for watching this first episode of Baten Kaitos. I don't think I've ever made an episode this long as the first episode. Like, clearly I've done longer episodes with Xenoblade, and I think maybe even Bloodborne, I'm not sure. But, my goodness, I've had a blast this whole time. I feel like I could talk forever. And honestly, I don't even want to stop the recording. I want to make it like a 10-hour, like, let's play long play or something, you know, but obviously we're going to take our time with it. This was a very lengthy first episode. I hope it gives you enough time to process things. I intentionally left a lot of details out. There's so much I could talk about. There's so much, right? But I don't know how I'm going to organize it yet. Like, I hadn't, hear me out. I had a guide, like, I literally wrote a freaking, a whole, like a structure for this whole thing, like what I'm going to talk about in this episode and that episode, but I threw it out and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just let it play by ear. I've never been that kind of Let's Player where I just, you know, just organize thoughts and then talk about it. Obviously, I could talk about anything. If I do that, I can just bring up news and any kind of anything, really. the sky's the limit, really. I could write about anything and talk about it. But I feel it's more natural when I just let it flow from within, you know. I like to have a mixture of the game and a mixture of other things that I like to talk about, but I mostly focus on game stuff. But throughout this course, I'm going to try to change that because I really love to reminisce on my childhood when it comes to this game and how a lot of it really reflects back to when I was a kid. And it's actually very interesting. If you knew what I knew about my own life and my experiences in this game and what happens in this game and how a lot of things correlate, I think this game would be super personal for you as well. You know, it's actually it's incredible. I don't know how I'm going to translate that throughout the episodes, but I'm going to try very hard to at least when I get to those moments to really talk more about my childhood and things that have happened and how impactful they were to me. Like, even with the story of like going out and playing with kids, you know, seeing that in this age, like even if I grow up throughout how do I even phrase this, even if like tomorrow comes and there's nary a kid around, right, not a single one, you know, all the kids are in home or like playing their cell phone games and all that, even if that happens, I will always be able to come back to this game, play it, and relive the moments of my childhood. That's the real beauty of it for me. Like, it doesn't matter if I don't see it out in the world. I have it in digital form. I can always relive it, you know? So, thank you very much for watching this episode. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Any comments, suggestions, concerns, anything else you want to mention, go ahead. Feel free to do so in the comments. Oh, no. This song is not called Gentle Wind. My mistake. It's called Between the Winds. I just remembered. Gentle Wind is the other one. It is not called Gentle Breeze in the OST. It's called Gentle Wind. But this song is called Between the Winds. Alright, well, anyway, with that, I'm going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. I don't know when that'll be because I don't have a very standardized schedule here. Like, I only can record whenever there's no one around and I have some free time. But these days, that's very difficult. But thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace out and keep it styling, y'all.